It's rock.
Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go. Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go.
Sour what I'm smoking on, the Lord is who I'm focused on. I smoke it and I grow the strong. This mood is like the perfect storm, turned on by her purple thong. Yeah, she says she know the song. She love me cause she know I'm torn. I can't lie, I know I'm scorned. Watching children of the corn. My cousin Hazard's watching porn. There's knowledge that I'm dropping on you. Nowadays I'm riding spoil you rich, off supplying you all you whip. Yeah, it's driving for you, rolling up. I'm not as normal, brag about they got it for you. I was hurt cause I was loyal. Bitch would try to jerk you, treat you like you herbal. I'm puffing on this purple. Yeah, they tried to hurt you. Pussies tried to murk you. Yeah, pussies tried to murk you. Yeah, it's the underworld. You know the vibes. It's lit. Red cups and roll-ups, nigga. Vibe. You know what I'm saying? Get your drink. Yeah, get your smoke on. Turn up.
Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go. Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go. Look, I take it there. If we tryna make this fair, look, we can keep it clear, bro. I'm taxing over here. Me, I want it all. I said it from the door. In case you didn't hear, now it's clear through the fog. Me, I'm Mr. All-in-One. The shots like a hole-in-one. Penny never misses. With the misses, I'm the chosen one. Something like a red one. Spark like a flare gun. This is what'll happen when you tapping like a spare one. Rolling like a stampede. Don't stop to let this man breathe. This is land speed in the air like his hands free. I can walk through 'em with vibe that talk to 'em. It's the red cup that make me feel like Hulk to 'em. Just that red cups and roll up. Rockview shit. Hey, trip. We don't miss. But if you know, you know. Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go. Do you know? Where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Yeah, here it go.
Yo, the mellows won't let us be great right now. You know. But fuck it. It's welcome to the Rawrdzone. So my guest today is an artist of many arts, right? So if we go down the line, right?
Right.
So every time I say something, you gotta say it's art again, all right?
You gotta say what?
Every time I say what you do, you gotta say art, like we did the last time. All right, so this man is a graphic designer.
Art.
And a musical artist.
Art.
A thespian.
Art.
Magazine publisher.
Art.
Business owner.
Art.
We went through a lot of these too. Now I gotta remember every fucking one. Wait.
It's all art though.
Show curator.
Art.
Theater director.
Art.
Video director.
Art.
Producer.
Correct. Art.
Fashion designer.
Art.
You set up fashion shows, which is an art.
Art.
Choreographer.
Art.
Manager.
Definitely art.
Writer.
Art.
Author.
Art. See? There you go.
How many did we actually get to that night? Because we said like a whole night's worth of stuff
I
too.
know.
We could be here for 15 minutes.
Well, that was like what? 2 years ago we did that?
No, we did
That
that.
was-
We did that at the paint and sip like a month and a half ago.
Oh wow. Yeah.
You
That
know
was-
when
that was
you
a
showed
person-
that beautiful piece
that was
of
a
art you
person-
made.
Art. Because I'm an artist. I'm a painter
You
too.
a painter. You a drawer.
Art.
Is there anything you don't do? No, you still need to make your own liquor. Then you'll be like an art of all.
I've
You'll be
been
a
thinking about
well-rounded
that.
artist.
I've
You
been thinking about that.
move over from the peel.
No,
Like
that's already
not move over in the sense of like
no,
that, but
that's
like make a
already
liquor brand. Like
that's what I want to do. I want to get into that. I actually been thinking about that recently.
so but our guest here is no stranger.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not
This camera?
that's the camera.
All right, cool.
That's the camera.
I'm not a stranger. We gonna talk
So
this way.
so he's not a stranger, obviously. And
Not at
every
all.
year around this time, except for like the one occasion that it wasn't around Christmas time, but we've been doing our end of the year recap.
Mm-hmm.
And know who else to do it with than Titan the Rap? The man who introduced to us the pre-recording is actually a godsend. Because the first time we ever did this interview around the holidays, we didn't want to come here on Christmas Day.
Right, so we did it earlier.
So we did it earlier with the Rudolph doll, and then
Yup, the little doll.
the little doll with like the fake guest co-host.
Yeah.
And then you were watching the basketball game, and I was coming home from bitching from about my family, and I was just here tweeting the show out.
It's
And people,
cool.
we made a lot of strides before a lot of people started doing it.
That's a fact.
Like I don't think they really they gotta appreciate our name. They gotta appreciate the work we put in.
Yeah.
But without further ado, and if he turns around slightly,
We're gonna slightly turn.
if we turn around slightly,
There we go.
he is the true individual that is against
There you go.
negativity. The
That part.
motherfucking Titan of Rap himself,
That part.
Ass Rock.
Right. Just have to throw that in there.
Right. Listen. I need you to make me that sound effect.
I could do that. That's easy. I might have it actually. I might already have it. I know I used to, but when my hard drive crashed, it might have been up there. I can redo it.
How you been though?
I've been pretty good. Pretty
Man.
active.
You been? Did you go out? You went out of New York a few times this year.
This year, what year we in? 22? I mean, you mean for business or personal?
Well, you've been doing like a lot for work. Could you be all over the place?
I'm all over the place. Yes. So out of town for shows.
You did Philly with Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah. So yeah, we did Philly. Oh, see, I almost forgot about that. Good thing we took the video. Did Philly. Shout out to Nimrod. He had me perform at his album release event, and Big Daddy Kane performed there. That one. What else was out of town? I can't even. Well, out of the city. I can't think of it right now.
What I feel like you did, you went to New Jersey a few times.
I didn't perform in Jersey this year. I don't believe. I was in Jersey doing something. No. I think I've been
AC was the last year, babe.
Atlantic City. Atlantic City was
Did
December.
you go to Atlanta?
No, I wasn't in Atlanta this year.
North Carolina?
Yeah, I mean I was in North Carolina, but that was the show, the tour, that was last year in October.
Oh,
Yeah, that was so Virginia Beach and North Carolina was October 21. Atlantic City was December 21. Well, we know Philly was just literally
a month ago.
Yeah, in November. But as far as like doing shows, I haven't done any shows out of state much this year. When I was going out of state, it was more like personal, slipping in some business stuff here and there. That's how I end up in the latest issue of Titan Times writing about the smoothie spot is over here. You know, I wrote about the smoothie spot called Hip Hop Smoothies because they're in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I was out there. But as far as shows, yeah, I haven't had any shows out of town much this year. Surprisingly, but you know.
But it's funny, right? Because while people talk about not being visible in other states and whatever the case may be, you did make a lot of strides in a business sense. You partnered up with New Heat.
Mm-hmm.
You officially did it before anyone else. Well, before Kanye did, made your own streaming platform. You've had your own app with it.
Yeah, I had the app. Oh gosh, I had the app maybe 6 years ago. The actual app itself.
Didn't you talk about bringing it back at some point?
I talked about bringing it back, but it had to make sense. So being that both my sites are mobile friendly, making it back into an app wasn't a high priority. because it's like that the sites run as apps.
Yeah.
So like I use my sites right now as apps on my phone. The links are saved, the icons are saved. I click it, go straight there. It's user friendly with the cell phone. So I didn't recreate the app, but yeah, we had the actual app since like 2016, something like that, 2017. I put my own music on my sites, my own merch on my sites. Don't get me wrong, you can find them other places depending on which project it is and which piece of merch it is, but the majority of everything, the books up there, the magazines up there, the music, yeah, books, magazine, music, merchandise from clothes to cups, shot glasses, um, you name it, whatever I do, you can get on my site. So yes, create my own online presence.
How has that been for you? You know, when we first talked about it in February, during your intimate sessions, you know, it was going pretty well. But now that we're a whole year into it, right? Or at least almost a whole year into
hmm
it, how has that been more favorable for you as opposed to being on the streaming platform?
I mean, when I think about it, it's the same to a degree, right? So financially, I make more
Hmm.
because people can actually buy things. When they buy things, that money comes directly to me.
Yeah.
Visibility is somewhere around the same, but the chance to be seen, the chance to be seen is higher, on other platforms. So let's say if I put it on a music streaming site, you have the chance of running, similar artists, similar to similar that, right? So
Yeah.
other than the possibility, is actually better on my own site because the reality is greater. Like, yes, um, I cut out streaming finances. Like, I don't make the money from streaming, but I make the money from sales, and I prefer the money from sales because it's more, at the end of the day. So for me, it's actually better. You know, it takes time, but it's for my liking is way better because the project I dropped, Red Cups and Roll Up, we got way more streams and way more eyes on the streaming platforms, but we made more money on my website. So it's like, if I'm in business, business needs money to run.
So the money made more money. The music made more money, or the merch made more money.
On Red Cups and Roll Up, the music make more money
Okay.
because we have a good amount of streams on Red Cups and Roll Up on the platforms, but the sales are significantly lower on the website, right? But I'm sorry, I said it backwards. The number of sales are significantly lower than the number of streams on the platforms, but the money that came in is higher off the website with the sales as opposed to the streams on the other platforms. So me, I'd rather go for the sales because those streams they came from God knows who, because they didn't follow or whatever the case may be. They on them other platforms, but these sales mean you're into what we do because in order to get there, you have to be following us on something. You have to
Yes.
see some ads somewhere, some promo, whatever the case is, and you went to the site and then you purchased the actual project, and then we get the funds. So that project did well. Merchandise, um, I do better with the merchandise actually in person when I actually physically have the clothes with me and everything. Those sell way better. Outside of that, the magazines they do better in person. The sales do good online, but it's better in person. What else is
I
there?
just feel like you were always that hands-on type of, like, even since from the time I met you. You always were better on in the field as opposed to doing like online all the time, right? Because you don't pay for your promotion, that goes straight to your website. You're literally like on the move, like, yo, bu- buy the shirt, whatever, you get ticket to whatever. You remember when you had the shirt with the QR code,
Color
had
code
people
series.
from the color code series, had everyone wanting to go download it.
hmm
Still want the rest of my fucking color code series. I'm just
Oh, don't
saying.
worry. We up to green. Green is coming this year.
Yeah, because
We did
even
red, orange, and yellow.
orange is still one of my favorites because you were talking hella shit
Yeah, that was the one that
after we
was
left the
done.
place.
Yeah, we left the place, and it wasn't my favorite musically. It was one of the ones like I want to do it. I'm doing it, and Yellow so far because it's only
Yellow
three.
with the R&B one.
Yeah, that's riding and vibing. So now we're up to green, and I'm gonna do green this year, and we're gonna make that into something too. So yeah. But
Man.
like you said, I'm always hands on. But that's actually why I prefer to put it on my own website because like if I'm outside, if I'm at a show, wherever the case may be, and people say, "Where can we get your music?" If I gotta say a third party site, that I'm giving them all the promo, all the plug. But if I'm telling you my site and we can get it from, I'm embedding in your brain, oh my site. So now most people be like, "Oh, I have XYZ on my phone. I'm gonna search it later." But now, if I say my website, I know that you don't have the website on your phone because you might have just known about it. Because if you ask me where you get it from, that means you don't follow me. Because if you on my website, I send email blasts out. You know what I'm saying? If you actually follow me, maybe the algorithm might be messed up. I get it. So where can I find it? But if you know me, you know I'm gonna check your website for it. If it's out, I'm gonna check there because you probably have it up there. So I prefer that. I prefer to say go to my website to get it from me directly. So majority of my sales from our hands on. After hands on, depending on which product it is. Music, I definitely sell way more music on the website. Of course, I sell more show experiences in person. Uh, Magazines more in person, clothes more in person. Yeah, so hands on. Very minimal to third party sites. That's why I don't go there.
So when we talk about this stuff, right? Because the more traction, the more visibility, the more, you know, what has been some things you learned while doing all this? Because you've been at this for a long time.
Hmm.
We've been talking to each other for at least 5 years about this, right?
Yep.
And every year you've always told me something different about how you approached all this, right? Because a lot of not even just artists, right, but even brands in general, they don't know or they don't understand the concept of owning everything that you push out.
Hmm.
Um, how do you go through that whole process of actually making sure everyone is buying your stuff, and how do you?
Well, one thing I do, I go by what the people want. So first, I have a plan of attack. I want to do this way, do this. But then when people start talking to me, it's like, okay, people want this, so let's give them what they want. I'll make something that will accompany it, but let's give them something that they want. So, example, we got it right here with the magazine. Everyone always asks me, "What you been up to? What you been up to?" Every time they don't see me outside, and it's not that they don't see me outside because I'm not outside. Excuse me, they don't see me outside because I'm always outside somewhere. Excuse me. So if I'm not in place A, I'm in place B or place C. So now people like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while because I was over here, I was over there. So I need to give them something where, look, this is what I've been up to. Take this, right? But that's what they want. They want to know what I've been up to. I want sales. I want you to hear my music. I want you to know what I have going on. Let me make it tangible and put things in here. Like, so if you look at the page, if I say I want to do, oh, perfect. If I want to do music, right here you have rhythm and rock, right?
Yeah.
So if I say, you know what, I just did a project rhythm and rock. Oh, where can I find it? Yo, that magazine I just gave you that you just bought or whatever is in that one. You can scan it, listen to it on your phone. Listen to it on your phone. If you like it, you can download it, right? It's there. Instead of me walking around with whatever listening device they might have these days. Some cars they still have CDs. People always say, well, CDs are played out or whatever.
Are they really?
No, but that's another topic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're not played out because at the end of the day, they still come in vehicles. You can order your vehicle when you buy your vehicle with the CD player. Every vehicle that I've bought had a CD player. We don't play CDs anymore, right? But out of New York, they do, right? So now instead of me walking around with that, I can walk around with this. If I say, oh well, this time, look, perfect. I have clothes. Oh, I like the shirt that you have on, whatever the case may be. You have the merch page, the shop page right in the magazine. So now if you want what I have, it's here. So I don't have to go say, yo, do this, go here, go here, go here. I'm giving you the hub. The hub is in my hand. So anything you want from me, and you can get everything on your phone. So, that's one thing. The people want to know what's going on. I want to give you what I have. So in order for me to give you what I have, I got to make you want it. So now when they see the magazine, but I say, oh, but you can scan on your phone. Oh, that's cool. Let me get this. All right, cool. Take that. Boom. Now you can support it. However you choose to support it. If you don't want to support anything, but you support the grind and you purchase the magazine, I appreciate that too. So now we meet in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's how I approach everything. Try to meet people in the middle from what they want to have, and what I want to give.
Let's get back into Titan Times, right?
Okay.
Because when originally you were working for another magazine, you decided to do your own thing. How has going into publishing helped improve? Like, we know the sales wise, but how is it? Because this was out of everything you told me that you do, and everything I've seen you do, and after not after, even though radio and obviously magazines are two different mediums of the media.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna stay away from media as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
After everything, how has this elevated everything for you?
Well, it elevated in a way of me giving you me how I want to give you me. So if you want me, I'll give it to you how I want. So if I feel like, you know what, I want to be on a cover of a magazine, but I would have to go get a publication, buy their placement, in the cover, unless they want to put me up there. But then it's like, when you open it, what's on the inside of that? Like, whatever artist or business or whatever it is you're pushing doesn't match. I don't control that content. Then if I'm on the inside and you may ask me these questions or whatever the case may be, and I give it to you, cool. It's like that's great and all, but I don't control that. You might say, let me get 2-3 pictures, cool, and you ask me some questions. So I got a page, but I do so many things. It's like, I don't want to be confined to 1 page, 2 page, 3 page because this is someone else's magazine. I'd rather just do my own whole magazine, and I can fill up the whole magazine by myself with everything that I do alone. I don't need anybody to purchase ads if they don't want no ad. I don't need nobody to, they can't even get a write-up in the magazine. Like, I literally have to be the one to do it. So if I go to somebody's event, I'll review their event and write about it. If they got a project and I listen to it and I want to review it, I was like, yo, mind if I throw that in there, whatever? But I'm already co-signing it. If it's a business, I'm already co-signing it. If it's a podcast, radio show, I'm already co-signing it. So if other artists see the magazine, they already know who I think is good because I'm writing about them in the magazine. Yeah. So it's almost like a directory in a sense. You got a studio placement. All right, cool. There's a studio in there. You have write-ups on other music. Boom, other music in there. You have write-ups on radio interviews that I've done. It's in there. So if you want to know where can you go, that's why I can already co-sign these things.
Isn't this the one with Mitchie's thing?
No, that was
the last one, right?
That was issue 2. Yeah, this is issue 3.
The one that's over there. Can't go reach her right
Issue 3 has a write-up for Johnny Floss' latest project and a write-up
for...
The
Vibes one?
Yeah. No, the whole project. It's Vibes is on there, though. It's a Titan review on Johnny Floss' EP High End. That's the name of the project. And then I have a write-up, a review on Hip Hop Smoothies. It's a smoothie shop down in Charlotte, North Carolina. So those 2 places right there, if you ever in the North Carolina area, I know S-Rock wrote about this smoothie shop. Cool, I'm gonna go there. Now you go there, you're gonna see the magazine there because they have some now. You know what I mean? And that's just the nature of everything. So how it elevated me, it just gave me the platform and the way to say, I want people to see me like this. And I want my covers to be like this. So I'm on all the covers. So I feel like I deserve to be on covers. All right, I'm going on the covers now.
I mean, it's also your magazine, so I would hope you would put yourself...
No, but that's why I put myself on the cover of my magazine, because before I have my magazine, I feel like in this circuit that I'm in, I tell anybody it's comparable to the majors. So just like people look up to the A-listers, B-listers, C-listers in the major world, well, we're A-listers, B-listers, C-listers in our world, but y'all don't look at it like that. Y'all so busy looking up. Y'all don't look at what's in front of your face. And in my book, I'm an A-lister or a B-lister, because any event that I go into or any circle that I go into in this underground circuit that I'm in, everybody knows who I am. It's not, and if not like everybody, it's enough people to say, yo, who's that? Oh, that's right. You don't know him? Okay, he did this, he did this, he did this. Oh, well, I knew him for years. People try to introduce me to somebody, and I already know them. They're like, yeah, I knew him since XYZ. So when that happens, I look at the media people in the underground circuit, and I'm like, y'all don't cover people unless they're major or they pay you. So if somebody like me is moving around and you hear people give me praise or you praise me for whatever it is I'm doing, and you don't cover me in your thing, you're doing something wrong as a media outlet, because now you means you're only doing media for the money. This
But,
I'm what?
but don't you feel like a lot of them? I mean, do I charge? Yes, but I also bring people on just to talk shit with me.
But see, that means you stuck away from the word when I say you only doing it for the money. So,
Yeah,
some what you just said, it was, it's a business. Yes, I'm going to make some money, but I'm also going to do stuff. You'll just come on, have a good time, and whatever the case may be. Let's
but do
put
you
that
feel
foot
like
away.
all media just so like right now, right? Because you brought up the hierarchy, and even then, I feel like the hierarchy is kind of shaded and gray now.
Mm-hmm.
Because without everything post pandemic, right, or even during the pandemic, you see those that used to be the hierarchy of the food chain now be on the bottom because either they fell off or whatever the case may be. Hi. Um. So they either fell off, whatever the case may be, or unfortunately, like the pandemic took a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, um, do you even feel like there's really A-listers, B-listers, C-listers?
There's always levels. I'm not, A, B, C. There's always levels, no matter where you go, because you could tell by the way people get excited, right? So if they get really excited, it's like, you're excited. Why? Because you know of them or you know them, and it's a numbers game. You can only become an A-lister with the more people that know you. So, like, let's say, for example, on a sales level, if 10 people know you or know of you, how can 1,000 people buy your records or buy your songs? Only 10 people know of you. So now, excuse me. So now, if those 10 people, they know of you, the max you can get is 10 sales. If it's only 10,
Yeah.
that means it takes you away from being compared to the one that 1,000 people know them. So then that 1,000, the one that has 1,000 people that know them, they automatically on a higher level because there's more people to say that they're like that. So that makes my point of what I said about being in them rooms in the world that I'm in. I can go into a room, somebody, if not a good number, are gonna know me. If somebody asks who that is, oh, you don't know him? Oh, that's such such such. So that means if all of you guys know me and all of you know what I do, and y'all willing to tell other people what I do, whether it's good or bad, that means I'm somewhere on a level that I need to be covered to some degree. Because there's no way you can tell me somebody goes in a room and people say they do something good, and there's a number of different things that they say good, but nobody covers it unless there's a dollar amount. Meanwhile, you know that that person, let's use me as the example, that I can generate a dollar. So if you know I can generate a dollar and you want to make the dollar, why wouldn't you cover the person that you see making dollars doing what you know them for? And a number of people know that. So I think there's always levels of hierarchy, like you said, but I think people go up and down based on their respect. Like the people who are up, they don't respect the killers at the bottom. They don't respect the ones that's hungry down there, knowing at any given moment, if you slip, they're gonna bite your head off to take your spot. Me, I respect that because I'm one of the people that, based on what we do, I would be here, but my mentality is down here with the knowledge from up here. So I'm down here roaming around, roaming amongst the people who will bite your head off, working through it, not getting my head bit off. But at any given moment, I know, like, you know what, I gotta go up there to play real quick. I'll holler at y'all when I get back. I go up there real quick, go do what I'm gonna do. But the ones up there, they know that I'm one of the ones that'll bite your head off. So they're not gonna do certain things. But at the same time, I'm up here not long enough where people down here still know he's still one of us. So I play the field all the way around. So when people say, "What have you been up to?" it's because I haven't been down here. I've been up here. What you been up to? Now I gotta give you that magazine. So now when I come down here, people up there, when they see me again, yo, what you been up to? Now I gotta go. I'm up here playing the whole field. So the hierarchy changes because people don't respect the different levels. And me, I just happen to play all levels, so I respect it all.
And you have a team that's on different levels, right?
Yeah.
How do you? Because I know how you move,
Mm-hmm.
but I know not everyone moves as fast as the leader does. How do you navigate through all that?
Everything serves a purpose, right? So me, as long as I stay busy, things to get done. I'm happy. So if I'm working with somebody, they're on the first floor of the building, and but I gotta go upstairs to the second floor. All right, I go to the third floor. Third floor is good. I gotta go back down to the first for something. All right, cool. Oh, I go to the fourth floor. Okay, cool. So now, long as I know that if you're on the first floor and you can't make it to the second floor based on your ability and what I know you can do, I'm not gonna be mad at you not the second floor. I'm gonna work with you on the first floor when I come back down there. You gotta give me time because you're not doing what I'm doing. If you on the second floor, but you can go to the third floor, then I'm gonna be like hard on you on the second, like, yo, you know you need to be up there. Like, what we doing? So I'm gonna be more hard on you. Once I see you cap out, all right, you a third floor person. All right, when I go to the fourth, second, first, I'll be back. Do what you got to do. So that means you can go third, second, and first, but I know that you capped that third. So you really must pretty much gonna stay there unless you're gonna go down and get comfortable. But I don't like people being comfortable. It's like I'm comfortable not being comfortable. So you don't get comfortable and being complacent. Just sitting there, do something, and that's how I navigate it. Everybody's on different levels, and I'm okay with that.
Speaking about not being comfortable, right? You make this so easy for me.
That means I do a good job.
2019.
Okay.
We left Blackthorn. Your life changed forever. I believe it was 2019.
Yeah.
You finally snapped out of it. I want to say a few months ago. Like really,
what aspect?
In the sense of, remember when you used to keep saying, "I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on my bullshit." That.
Well, what? Finish.
So, how do you? What caused you to have that sudden shift, right? Because we did events last year, and we were doing things last year, but not on the caliber that you're on. In a matter of a year, you went and did fashion shows. You did intimate sections. You put the magazine together. You increased the revenue that was coming in and out of your website. You started the media days, which was helping artists for a while, until shift in your attitude that I didn't see for a long time. What caused that giant shift from where you were before to where we are now?
The reset button. So, like you said, 2019, that accident happened, right? And then I'm ready to get back in the swing of things, but then the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
So you got 2 years where you pretty much just sitting down, focusing on how to get better, what can you do? You don't even know. Now, going into 21, things get back open in New York, but it's not the same as it was in 2019 before I got hurt.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So now, at that point, being that it's not the same, I have to figure out what I can do. Remember, things are limited. So I don't know what I can do. I don't know who's going to come out. I don't know these things yet. So now we're all starting at ground zero. Like, regardless of how long somebody's been doing it, in that point in time, physically, we all started at the same level.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I know this level. I know that I've been doing this level for years. I know how to take this level to get to the next level. So all 2021, when I come back outside, I'm going to do events that are just me and my people. And people are going to come outside because we're doing it. Until that happens, I'm not going to go to the other element that I know. This is going to have to be this. We're going to make those strides. So now that's 21. 22, I said, okay, that worked because I saw how it was. But I knew how often I had to do events to do that because I did that before. Now things are still open. We shifting, we maneuvering. All right, cool. Now I'm going to do different theme events. Still the same way and start sprinkling a little bit more in there. Now we go through 22 and it's like, oh, that worked. And it worked to a point where it's about to run its course. It's about to be like stagnant. And whenever you can feel that's going to be stagnant, you got to hit the gas. Okay, cool. But the difference is the gas that I have to hit for the next level is the level I was at before people already knew me. The difference was that level was strictly business. Now it's more art, not just put music out to do shows. It's more art, like the magazine, the book, the merch, the performances, helping other artists. Like, it's more art involved. So now it's like, before was Rockview as a business. Now it's like Rockview as a business, but S-Rock needs to be the forefront, not how it was before where S-Rock was the business behind whoever you pushing. So if S Rock has to be in the forefront, they got to come with you. If they can't come with you, then it is what it is. They can't keep up. You get left. How did you when I get back? So now it's like I have to go and do what I was doing before people like you met me when I was doing things with bigger brands and bigger entity. The only difference is I built up my brand and entity in the time frame that I needed to do it while everybody else was starting to get back rolling too. And when I say I'm back how I need to be is because I have to get back to that. So in order to get there, the attitude has to change. So now the attitude change is like, okay, I'm at a familiar state of mind. I know how to maneuver this. It's go time. I have all the tools that I need. So now it's about just doing it. And that's what really kicks it in. Just do it. Because I've done it. Like I said, you go up and down the levels so much. It's like you can play every level. If you could play every level, there's no reason why you should stay at the bottom. You go to the bottom as a stepping stone, just like we going into 23. I know what I want to do. Now when 23 happens, all right, now 24, there's another plan. And we got to keep doing that. And we got to go. And each time is like, when you do that plan, don't leave what you did before that. Keep that, add this on. So now it's double time, it's triple time, it's 4 times, all of that. So yeah, that's how I do it. That's the shift happened because of the reset button that we had to hit because of the pandemic. That was a default reset button. I didn't choose to do it. It was a pandemic.
Who was your support system through this?
Through what, the pandemic, or you mean like
just in general, right? Because like I always say, Ramon was always my support system. The last couple of years, just in general, right? My mom's been helping me, helping me with the studio. If I need something, even when I felt like I was down, I wasn't, right?
Mhm.
So while, especially now, it's been so important that we focus on keeping our mental stability and our peace. Who's been like either people wise, how has your support system been?
Well, that was also part of that reset and the whole sitting
I
down
love you
thing
too.
because he's right. And so
All right, Muffin.
so with the whole support system, it's like my support system is predominantly family, right? So they support what I do in the sense of you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Go ahead. We're not gonna knock you. We know it's gonna happen. Whatever you say you're gonna do,
It could happen.
it's gonna happen, right? But then I had to become who I was and be my own support system because one thing I learned when I had them 2 years to reflect was people, they support you in what you're doing as long as it's benefiting them. Once it stopped benefiting them, they support Wanderers, right? So it's like, okay, I can't be mad at you because I allowed you to do that. If I kept you at bay to do whatever it is you need to do with me, but not give you too much over that, it's like, okay, you give me what you give me, I meet you. Before it was like you give me what you give me, but I'm over giving. Now it's like, no, I'm gonna meet you where I need to meet you at, and that's where it's gonna stop. If you want more, you gotta earn more. And that mind state took me back to my original support system, which is me and whoever could keep up as far as the want of me doing better. So now it's like I support me. So anything I want to do, I'm doing it. And anybody who want to play their part, I don't look at it as support. To me, they're just playing their part. Now, if I don't look at it as support, but then I see it as support, all right, they support what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like you support what I'm doing. I don't look at you as support though. We're peers. We're working together, right? But then when I look at how we work together and that's a supporter. Cool. No problem. You on a supporter side. But I don't say, Katie is a supporter. No, I'm looking at Katie, we working together. Then you sit back, you realize like, oh, okay.
But when there's certain things like, and we talk about it, right? Because we feel like, and it's a topic we've brought it up so many times, right? Mm-hmm. I'll pay $10 for your event, right? I'll pay $10 for a magazine, I'll support, There's not many people who claim that are friends, and that will actually buy for it. I feel like the most support we've gotten outside of each other has always been from strangers.
Well, that's natural, because the sad part about our people and on these levels is that they feel because they know you and they cool with you that you should give them what you work for, and it's like I'm not giving you nothing, and that's where that attitude getting back comes out because it's like, yo, if I'm working for this, Why you want me to give it to you? If my own father can say, no, I want to buy your clothes. I don't want you to give it to me. It's my father. He birthed me,
Wasn't your
right?
dad the one that used to write on your page all the
That's my
time?
uncle.
Oh,
He buys stuff too. Like him, my father, my uncle, my cousins, uh, my aunts, my grandmother. They're my family is like, no, I'm buying this from you. My women, whoever it is, they buying from me. I don't ask them to. It's like, yo, you don't. I'll give this to you. Like, no, this is what you do. I'm buying it. So if the people that's closest to me can buy from me, oh, everybody else can buy from me too. And if you don't want to buy from me, what are you giving me in return for this? That makes sense for me to just give you what I'm working hard for. Because if I go to work or any job to go make my money, and I have my vehicle, you want to ride, you paying for gas, right? All right, if you're not paying for gas, you're not getting in with me. Unless I want to, like, okay, come on, you need to ride, I got you. But other than that, you're gonna pay for them. You're gonna pay to get on the bus. You're gonna pay to get on the train. So pay to ride with me. And then the same product I have, you're gonna pay for somebody else's, right? So that attitude leads me to, well, if they don't want to support it, means they don't like it. All right, cool. I'm not mad at you. So it's the aggressive attitude with the understanding that, okay, people pay for what they like or what they want to pay for. If they don't want to pay you for it, they don't like it enough. They don't like it as much as they saying they like it. Okay, that's cool. We still cool, no problem. When I start thinking like that, it's still aggressive, but it's more of like, I don't need to talk to you about this right now. I gotta go over here. Which just leads me back like to the magazine. If I know you and we rocking and you say you respect what I do so much, when you have media coverage, shouldn't you want to showcase that? Because you're saying that I have something that you would like, but then you complain about what others do. Excuse me. If you complain about what others do, but I'm doing something that you say you like, why not be a part of the showcase process of that? If you don't do that, that means you don't really like it the way that you say you like it. But I like it. So I'm going to do it. And that's it. The ones who do it, I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about in general, so that's that. Support system is me. I got to support myself. Once I support me, everything else will follow.
so I got two songs here. We recently played Do You Know? So we
Okay.
played the whole video for that. Let's get into it a little bit. Because you did red cups and roll ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you promote it, yes, but I feel like we haven't talked about it enough. I feel like it's not talked about enough.
Let's talk about it.
You collaborate with Nuke Bomb, who is in North Carolina, right?
Right.
Two different styles of rap.
Mm-hmm.
Two different sounds, but yet it's a vibe, right? How did you guys come together and start that off?
He asked me to rap. He's like, bro, let's do a project. I was like, okay. It was that simple. I was down south in North Carolina, and then which is about 3 hours from him. So I drove up there, linked up with him. We did a couple joints. Then when I came in New York, he pulled up, and I'm like, yo, let's just finish it or whatever. We doing it. But when he said let's rap, I'm like, for what? Because he know how I am. He's like, bro, let's rap. I'm like, for what? What are we rapping about? I said, if you want to do it, we can do it. But it got to make sense. I'm not going to just do songs just because. Let's do a whole project. I said, look, I see your style. I know my style. I'm going to figure out a way to merge it. And when I figure out a way to merge it, we're going to start working. And it didn't take long, And then we sat down, we did it. And I'm like, all right. I came up with the hooks. Every beat that we picked, I did all the hooks. So I did all the hooks.
You're the hook master, aren't you?
Well, you know what it is? I don't write unless it's a vibe. So I know, like, he's a smoker. I'm a drinker. So we in the crib, we drinking, we smoking, we doing what we do. And then he's like, bro, let's rap. Okay, throw a beat on. And then he's the reason I be rapping half the time. It's my god brother. So it's like, okay. He's the one that got me to rap in the beginning. I was going to the studio with him in the very beginning. That's whenever somebody asks me about the story, I tell them the story, I say my god brother, I'm talking about him. Because he's the one that wanted to rap, not me. So we just in there doing it. And I'm like, all right, this is the vibe we're going to go with. Because it puts you in a vibe of people who sitting around in the crib or driving. They drinking, they smoking, they intoxicated, whatever. They just chilling. It's not no real party type of thing, but you could talk, you can, get off a little bit. And that's why I came up with the vibe. And he just filled in his parts. I'm like, yo, this is you right here. Rap on this one. And then when you rap, I already got the hook. As he's doing his part, I'm writing my verse. All right, cool. And that's how it came about. And being that it's red cups and roll up is because I drink. So I have my red cup. He smoked.
This time it's green.
Like the actual cover, that was the table in the crib when we was writing, when we was doing the songs, the finishing up. And I'm like, yo, wait, bro, this is the cover. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, don't worry about it. And then he was actually rolling. And he's like, bro, come on, yo, like, you gonna make me drive my roll up because he was literally roll. I said, stop. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, don't worry about it, just don't touch it. So I left out the room because I was drinking, but I needed to get another cup. So I went to get the cup, and then I said, you ain't touched nothing, right? He's like, no. So I get the camera, start taking pictures. I said, look, this is the cover right here. He's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, watch when I finish this real quick. So then I made the cover right there, and he's like, yo, bro, that's hard. That's exactly. I'm like, yeah, that's why I said leave it just like that, because it's art. Our art is life. So when anything I rap about or talk about is what we live in, this is what we're talking about. We're going to call it Red Cups and Roll Up. And he was like, yo, that's hard. Can I go smoke now? So I was like, that's exactly how it went. So, that's how that came about.
Oh, man.
And so that, yeah. So it's naturally how we are. Like, I'm always, and he be more mellow. So when you get us in the middle, you get stuff that sounds like that. His style of rapping is way different from my style of rapping. So even though we come from the same place, it's just different.
So I got 2 songs here. I got Whip It and I got Thinking While I'm Twisted.
Okay.
Which one would you like me to play?
Are you playing it? Think about. I would have said Whip It, but I always let's think while I'm twisted.
Okay. So clearly you had some twisted sauce, so you think while you twisted, right?
That's concept song though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it. If you smoking or you drinking, you're considered to be twisted, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
So the song was supposed to be thoughts when you're in that state of mind. So it's like, I went through the whole hook thing, and again, bro, that's hard. All right, cool. So that's how that came about. Just literally, it's a concept project. All the projects I've been doing are concepts. You had Red Cups and Roll Up. Before that was Rhythm and Rock, Riding and Vibing. Everything that I've been doing.
Riding and Vibing, Color Code Yellow.
Right, it was Color Code Yellow. And everything has been themed. So why would I stop? Just because I'm doing a collaborative project. I'm like, no, let's get down.
All right. I talked it first.
All right, you said Think While I'm Twisted?
Yeah.
All right, so we right here. Y'all about to check it out. It's your man, That's Rock, here with KDK, Ivy, however you want to call it. But we here. We here. You know what I'm saying? This is S Rock, Nuke Bomb, Think While I'm Twisted, off that Red Cups and Roll Up. Check it out.
It's a rock view.
It's the vibes.
I know I go off. I know I go. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know I go off. I know I go. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while
Always
I'm twisted.
thinking about my son, you always thinking that I'm drunk. They think I got a gun, they think I'm rolling up a blunt. They think I'm racist like I'm Trump, I make them run like Forrest Gump. I had to watch my father slump, I'm on the roof, I wanna jump. I'm not a bitch, I'm not a chump. You see me rocking like a punk, think I smell just like a skunk. Titan K me got the pump, I fucked the raw cause I was drunk. She was forcing me to hump, was never flossy from the jump. Always rolling up a blunt.
Yeah, cause they don't know me, we not homies, they just smile up in my face. For the bros to act like hoes, there must be mystery in the tank. Second guessing all the love here. I'm getting stares from the ones that's supposed to be right here. I never cared, but now I do something really weird. It's the vibes, I'm taking time to see who really there. It's never fair for me, but see, I don't complain about it. I just do it how I do it. Space is getting crowded. I'm moving on. I know I go off. I know I go. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know I go off. I know I go. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. I know. I know. I'm just thinking while I'm twisted. While I'm twisted.
Hey, 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 hey. We're back.
There it is.
So I had a question for you, right?
What's up?
What are some things that people do think about when they're twisted? Like, what would be your top 5?
Top 5? I don't know. Let me see. People might think we want the. It's easier for me to say what I think instead of what other people think when they twist it, because
So what do you think when you
people,
twist it?
yeah, because people may think it's some weird stuff. It depends on my mood for real, but I normally think about when I'm twisted, like what people do and how they are around me. So it's like, yeah, this person is full of shit, or this person is good, or like my moods, like I shouldn't have said like this to this person, or should have been like that, or then it's thinking about a female, like yeah, she can get it, or this one was bugging, or how can we make some money?
Do you really
Or
think about money when you twisted?
I think about money all the time. It's like the funny thing about me is like it's not so much the money aspect. How can we go get it? Like how? So, and this at this time frame when we was making this project, the thought process when every time I got to yo, we could talk about this. Because I was in that zone. So the thought process in that was what we could talk about on the project. So my thoughts normally come from what's going on when I'm getting twisted. So yeah, but it's normally my moods, who's around me, why, um, women, how to go make some money, and did I eat before I started drinking? Because if not, I gotta go get something to eat real quick. That's mainly what I think about when I'm twisted.
Yeah, for me it's food, muffin. Before he gets mad for me calling him Ramon again.
Hmm.
Um, Chinese food, even though that still counts as food.
Hmm.
It's a lot of food in this thing. Dessert, cause you can't. At least when I'm twisted, I gotta have something sweet and something salty.
Hmm.
And what show I'm gonna watch
Hmm.
when I get home.
Got you.
Cause there's shows that you could watch when you're twisted, and they'll seem so much more exciting than when
That's
you're
one thing I've never actually done. Uh, get twisted and go watch something.
like I used to. So when Rick and Morty came out, I used to smoke because they said the best. You'll enjoy it more when
Hmm.
you're high.
Uh,
I thought that was bullshit because I tried it both ways,
hmm.
and it's still same thing.
Oh, okay. Each to their
Um,
own.
but I feel like when I'm twisted, the listening, like just even listening to music when you're twisted, it's like a totally different experience.
Mm.
Because your mind is gonna wander around when you're twisted. So for you, the lengths that it can go while listening to music
Hmm.
is like when you read, your mind will take you everywhere.
So like even in that song, some of the stuff I was talking about, it was me thinking while I'm twisted. So yeah, and I said some of that stuff in that verse. I don't remember it all, but I remember some of the stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's what I think about. So it's pretty simple for me, straightforward. You know, thinking while I'm twisted is just that. Whatever I think about comes out right there.
So you dominated everything you've done for an entire year. You pretty much took no prisoners as you came around, and we sitting here today, right?
Mhm.
What's one thing you took from this entire journey you've been on
The entire journey.
this year?
Oh,
Because
this
this year
year.
was an entire journey for you all in itself.
Well, I mean, I take away things that I already know, but then it's like at different points, it's like, see, we should have stuck to that. Stuck to that. So like one thing I definitely picked up, we spoke on it earlier, that people support you as long as what they're supporting of you works for them. Those people, keep them around you to a certain degree because now they're closer to you. You know all right, this person only helping me because I could do X, Y, Z. I get it. But just like you using me, I'm gonna keep you close enough so I can use you if need be. So it's about chess. It's not literally yo get away from me because you didn't do anything to me. But just know, like, don't expect nothing more from you. You're giving me this, I'm gonna take that. So that's the biggest lesson. Like people show you who they are. You just gotta pay attention.
Wow, that was deep. That was deep. That was deep.
Thank you. I mean, it's like it's like you can't have a snake and expect the snake to do what a cat would do. So if somebody show you that they're a snake, believe them. They're showing you. They don't gotta tell you. They gonna show it, and that's that.
What's been going on with Rockview just in general?
I mean, Rockview is S Rock, right? So, it's like I always say, Rockview is S Rock's vision of entertainment. So, before I was more with the business to push others. It's like, yo, I don't really care to do this like that. Push y'all, boom, boom. When people start doing their job less and less, it's like, okay, I understand that. Well, there is no Rockview without S Rock, so I know I have to push myself up, even though I rather do the business. It's like, okay, but if you want to do the business, what do you need to do in order to do the business? You got to be in the forefront. So we'll push that, right? So, but the thing about pushing me and pushing myself with what I'm doing, it's a lot of things that come in with like the magazine, then producing on movie and producing on stage play, recording
Oh,
artists.
all that glitters. By the way, when is it coming out?
Yeah, finally. Well, I'm not gonna say finally because I don't want to jinx it.
Because I'm still
But
waiting. Because when it's supposed to come out, like
it
months
was
ago.
supposed to come out this year, but a couple of the scenes had to get reshot, and then I think one of the actors were working on another project at the time, so it couldn't get reshot. And then when they reshot it, now it's about the audio portion of it. It's just taking longer than expected. But I'm like, okay, it's finally getting to the tail end. So in 23, it should be the way it need to be. So I'm not jinxing it, but that's the expectation is 23 at this point, but and not late 23. So let's just see if we can stick to that. So uh
Yeah,
yeah,
Omar Gooding or Cuba Gooding?
Omar Gooden, isn't it? But that's really what it is. Like if I'm pushing me, I do a lot of things. I know a lot of people, so it's like okay, when push me, a lot comes with that. So now I gotta understand that if a lot comes with me, if you get next to me, I gotta make sure you are value equal to what I'm doing in that field or greater, because I know that when you get next to me, I'm gonna do a certain thing and it's gonna help you out. But now, what are you doing to help me out? Because I know I'm gonna play my part, regardless of what it is. I'm gonna play my part, and that's one of the things that just comes with Rockview. Understanding that most people who come to work with S Rock, they come like, oh, this is easy. S Rock does it all the time. No, S Rock make it look easy because S Rock does it all the time.
But
So
it's not easy because they really think about it. First of all, if we're gonna talk about it, even though it's gonna show on the day that it's showing, we're still sitting here. It's 11:37 at night, coming back from whatever obligations we had to do, and we're currently sitting here right now, knowing we got to be somewhere. God knows what fucking time tomorrow.
right. I mean, but that's also part of it because it's like if you want to do it, you got to do it. You got to be your support system. You got to be the one to say, yo, you got to go. And if nobody's going to go, because at the end of the day, you got to look at it when you go, me as a performer, when I go perform, I got to know them songs. I got to have the proper songs to be able to perform. Like you said, Red Cups and Roll Up, it's been out, but it don't really get spoken about, things like that, because I know that certain ways that I do my shows, when I do my show, on my show set, the vibe is not enough to
It's
go
a
with.
turn because so red cups and roll ups is a vibe where you get to sit and smoke and drink like and
Right.
chill. When you're performing, you are performing for. I mean, now you're performing for like over hundreds of people right now.
Mhm.
As opposed to when we used to do it. Whether 5 or 5,000, you still had a whole turn up thing.
Mhm. Because that's my energy. That's where I come from. I come from training myself to perform for bigger audiences. Before you knew me, we're doing events, 300 people, 200 people, 400 people,
And you really
100.
tailor your events. Ooh,
But I wasn't tailoring them before. That's what I'm saying. Like the themed events weren't that before.
the bucket
Before
hat,
was
man. It was the bucket
yeah.
hat that got me.
But see, I was wearing bucket hats before.
Yeah, but the bucket had the way you had the '90s vibe for the '90s party.
Right.
Had CP in the back, like
But that's showmanship, right? So before, when we used to do shows, we used to have the big crowds, and it was because we're bringing bigger entities involved, not because we're doing something. But you still have those crowds of people. You still got to give a good show.
yeah.
So at that point, I wasn't focused on S Rock the artist being booked and all that. No, I'm focused on S Rock the businessman. Get these bodies in here. We got to make money.
But you still doing that though.
Right, but the focal point was from then was we're bringing out these entities. Now we strip that. It's just us. We got to get it with just us, and that's been the focus for 21 and 22. Now that they're coming out, let's bring them back out with us. And then, but the difference is now when I bring them back out, we have showmanship added on. Not a good performance like before was a good performance. Now it's showmanship, which is everything from your attire, the song layout, the coordination with you and the DJ, understanding the room and how big it's gonna be. Is okay. The song you should do for this type of room, this, that, and the third. And you got to understand, like, if it's a variety, because I might do 3 different shows in a week. I could have 3 different sets, three different sets of songs. But that's part of showmanship. I have to get booked. And if somebody see me perform at yours, a 90s event, well, that's why I could do a 90s event. But then they see me do rhythm and rock, R&B. We can book S Rock for some R&B joint. Then it's like, do something where I can't curse at all. Well, he got songs where he don't curse. Okay, the smoking, the vibing type of, well, S Rock has this project called Red Cups and Roll. It's kind of like a vibe. Now, before this project, like I told Nuke when we was doing it, I don't make music like this by myself. There's none of my songs give you this vibe, but I knew that I was doing all that glitters. So being that I'm a producer on all that glitters, as a producer, I had to get the audience who do know me as S Rock the artist to say, it's not foreign territory for me to see S Rock involved with this type of sound or this type of content. Okay, we can do Red Cups and Roll Up because even though it doesn't match the generic S Rock content, I have to fit and don't make people feel like, where did this come from? So now it's like, okay, we know I drink. We know I be around people who smoke. We know. So if we know this, put it in the art. So when the people get this, they're not thrown off. Now you won't see me perform it though. That's the difference. You won't see me perform it because it don't fit my normal sets. But now there's songs around it where I did Cause I'm Different with Jay Garce. That's in that same vibe. I did the song called Where Was You on another mixtape. Same vibe. So I put those songs out to be around Red Cups and Roll Up. So if I gotta go and do that style of rapping or whatever at a show, I have a whole set I can do because it's there, and I don't have to go and say, well, damn, can I do it? No, I know I could do it. I need a reason. And that was the whole thing when I was telling Luke about that. I just need a reason. So that's that in a nutshell.
So I guess the question is now, after everything you've done, you've put out a magazine, we've done the give back. We reached the $4,000 mark with the give back. We're getting almost halfway to our goal. You did fashion shows. You did the Joel Santana show for Memorial Weekend, I believe it was.
No, it wasn't Memorial Weekend. It was the week before, I think. But
around that area.
Yeah.
The pool parties, everything. And you've advanced your brand to to an entity that no one can reach, right? What's next for you?
Well, all of those things on a bigger scale. So you see me do all of these things. It's okay to do them, but I'm not content with touching the surface. Like we did it. Okay, I did the magazine, 3 issues in for this year. Okay, cool, that's dope. Even if I didn't do any more, I could say I did 3 issues of the magazine, right? But it's not big as I want it to be. So if I say I want this on shelves, people asking me to put it on the shelves, other than me doing it underground, depending my own way, it gotta go top up. So I know I might be doing this for 10, 20 years, whatever, because it's about me. Anything that involves S Rock and what goes on around S Rock, that's what Titan Times is. So this can always go on. So I gotta make that bigger. You said the Joel Santana event that we did earlier this year. That was cool. That was dope. But now the goal, Joel Santana level of artist or whatever, and S Rock, we're the bill. And it's still packed though. When I did the event, shout out Tiger Styles, he had booked me to perform an event with Ron Browse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we weren't the only ones on the bill. It was other artists. So the goal when you talk about performing is okay. It's Ron Browse and S Rock. Like you said, Big Daddy Kane when I was in Philly. Uh,
I
Big.
was so jealous. I really did wanted to ask him about the Bad Dance remix that never came out.
But then it's like uh, Big Daddy Kane and S Rock, right? So
What was that like? Like to really
well,
talk about
it
that.
was good because it was we had a couple of people with us. It was myself and
CP.
CP. You know, we was on the set. I had one of the models that was in the fashion show, another artist out there with us. We was about 5, 6 of us. We went out there, then we see some other people from the town and people from Philly or wherever they was from, but definitely Philly was in there because we were in Philly. But then, you know, Nimrod, he showed me Wild Love that day. And then I didn't even know Big Daddy Kane was performing. That was a surprise to me. I'm thinking we did.
So you opened for him essentially.
Nah, like the way it happened was, the funny thing is, Big Daddy Kane started the show. I ended the show.
How Big Daddy Kane opened for you though?
He did, I think he was a surprise performer because nobody knew he was performing. At least I didn't know, and he wasn't on no advertisement. So I'm like, okay. Then they say, you know, they told me, yeah, we got Big Daddy Kane coming in here. I'm like,
Yeah, okay.
No, I didn't say yeah, okay, because I knew that other people were supposed to be there based on the advertisement, and I'm like, okay. So when he came in, I thought he was just there as an appearance. Then he got on the stage and was rocking. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm
So,
with that.
right. So I pull out my camera. Well, I had to have my camera and my phones, but it was in a moment. I think I pulled out my phone and, you know, record a little footage. I said, you know what? I'm doing my footage for TitanRap.com. I could put it on when I do my video. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now I'm like, you know, they kept telling me, oh, you going on? Whatever. I'm like, bro, whenever you want me to perform, this is your night. You asked me, you booked me to come out here. So whenever you want me to perform, he's like, yo, nah, I'm gonna put you on right after me. Okay, I'm gonna finish drinking. Like I'm chilling. I'm with people. I'm cooling. And then the night goes through. Like they're like, when you going? I'm like, I don't know. I'm here, you know, support. And he went on, him and his team, and then I went on and closed the night out. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I was a closer. I was like, you know, whatever. I thought I would have went on before him because it was his release event, but I was a closer. I'm like, all right. So Big Daddy can't open the show. I close the show, which is actually good to me because I didn't know that was happening. So
Would it made a difference had you known?
no. Like what I tell people, when you book me, I don't care when you call me, you go on. Like my job is to go give you a good show. That's my job. If you book me, I need you to want to book me again. So I'm gonna give you a good show with whoever's there, but it's mainly for you because you the one that booked me to be here. So I'm gonna go give it. He could have called me first. I'm turning up. He could have called me last, like he did. I'm turning up. He put me. I didn't really care because my job is to make sure you get what you're paying for, what you're asking for, what you're bartering for, whatever it is. My job is to make sure you're happy.
Yeah.
Like anytime you book me, Katie, did you like my performance?
All the damn time.
But I don't worry about. I ask you because you're the one that booked me to do it. So it's like, all right, cool. But that was a good experience. But the goal is to get it where those two names are on the bill, like S Rock and whoever. That's the bill. So if you notice, like I've been scaling down when I do 5 or 5,000, is me and like 5 other artists. All right, cool. But I wanted to get it where the marquee says S Rock and whoever, because I'm always in competition. Where it's like, can my brand hold up with this brand? I know it can if I'm on a stage, but
Apparently, like it did hold up, but it's
this
giving me difficult.
The updated one did, but you know that's always my goal is to make sure the brand.
And they got the logo, by the way,
because it's official tissue. It's official tissue.
Just saying.
You know, and that's always the goal is to keep leveling up, and then once I get that, it's gonna be not once I get that, because I'm gonna be able to get that when I do my other goal is just S Rock is performing tonight. Like we're doing an event, it's dope, but S Rock is the bill. S Rock is gonna give you an hour and a half of performing.
Yeah, and I've recorded.
This is what I'm saying, but it needs to be enough people that know me well enough to fill a small room for just me, and enough people know me to do that, but not enough. I don't want to call them fans. I hate that word. And I won't call it support because they support me in other ways. But for lack of better words, and I don't want to drag it on, I'm gonna say enough fans, music fans of S Rock, because some people come to my events because we peers. They might be an artist and they want to come support me tonight. They might be other media, so they want to come support me tonight. It's all good. Look, we can sit right here. They don't see it enough. So at the end of the day, if you support me for other endeavors, that's cool. But I want the people in the room to support S Rock, the artist, when I do those shows. So now, if we get, let's say we get a small room, and I can get 30 people. I'm the only performer, but 30 people came for S Rock doing music, not because we cool, not because we both do music, not because we both in media, because you literally just want to come and see me do music. That's the goal. Once I do that, I know that me and whoever could be the only two on the bill because I did it in the room by myself. So that's ultimately where these performances are going, because that's what I was doing with other artists, pushing them. It's like I'm trying to get you to a level where you can hold your own weight. Now you can demand money somewhere else to say, give me money, I'll come perform. Now it's like I don't have that. I'm not mad that I don't. I just know that I'm the one that needs to be doing that. All right, cool, I'll do it. And I know that people like my stuff because when they're there, they know the words. I know who buys my music. And the people that buy the music usually aren't the ones who are at the shows, but the ones at the shows are the ones who know all the words when I'm performing. So it's like, y'all come to enough of these performances that I do, and then when I don't do certain songs, they get mad. Why you didn't do this song? Why didn't, like, yo, if you want me to be up here for an hour, I really can. I have no problem with that. But they didn't book me for an hour, or I'm not booking myself for the hour. I'm booking enough to give y'all enough to want more. So when more people come out for me, then that's one goal I've reached as an artist performing.
You think you'll get that this year coming up?
Yeah. And the reason why I say yeah, because I'm going to keep being strategic about it. You know what I mean? I've done it before where we got 20 people to come. It was 12, 21. But it was it before I knew you? No, I did know you because I had just I knew CP at the time. It was the same year, yeah, 2016. So I knew you, but not like that.
It was like in 2016. No, because 20 CP came around to that you know what place in 2017. I because
That
I came in.
particular, so then that
I
was 20.
came I came in November 2016,
You came in November.
November of 2016, and then Rawrrzone officially was born 2017,
Well, I know you
April.
wasn't doing my camera yet. That much I do
No,
know.
definitely not. But we were still in that place of doing camera work on your shift days.
Okay, so it was this was must have been 2016 because I know for a fact you weren't doing the camera work with me at all yet. So I may have just met him because I know my kid's mother came and all of that, but she came. She didn't come for me. She came for who event it was. She didn't even know I was gonna be there for real. She just know like when I'm going to work, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And then when she saw it, but that night, we had sold 21 tickets. 19 out of the 21 showed up. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, cool. We did that before, but we did that. It was me and whoever else out, who on the bill with me at the time who worked with me. Now it needs to be S Rock is doing this. And we know there's enough people. New York has millions of people. There's no reason why you should see the same few dozen every time you go somewhere. I need new faces, new people, and I make enough of a variety of music where I can get people. I work with a lot of people, so when I get that building or any room where it's like 30 people with just S Rock on the bill, yeah, then I'm comfortable. And when I say comfortable, that means I'm gonna have to make myself uncomfortable with a new goal. All right, cool. We did 30. How long is it gonna take to get to 100 now? With just me on the bill. It takes time. It's gonna take time because I'm not in a place where there's a machine behind me. I am the machine, so I know it takes time. So let me get to 30 first. Once I get to 30, then we're gonna go to the next number. At first it was 5 or 5,000. At first, let me get 5 people to pull up.
So now you're gonna do 30 or 30,000?
No, I'm still be 5 or 5,000, but it's scale. It's because I'm doing it in a way where it's harder, but I know that what I'm getting is gonna be more appreciated, and only way I could do that is with music. So like this year, I'm gonna drop way more music. Like 22, I didn't drop any music. 23, I'm gonna drop a lot of music. But remember, in 21, I dropped a lot of music. That's when you got rhythm and rock. You got red cups and roll up, and I think I did 3 projects that year.
Riding and vibing.
Riding and Robin was 2020, I think.
No.
Yeah, because that was in August 2020.
Oh, yes.
But remember, there's a lot that was going on in 21. But I know I did at least 2 to 3 projects that year for a fact. But this year, I want to do at least 4. And I already have the 4 in my head that I want to do. So it's like, you only can get those numbers with music. All right, cool. I'm going to do music.
So, as a fan of yours, because I am, as well as a supporter, which I am, I do want to thank you for the countless years of the graphic designing like you did with this over here.
Oh, yeah.
The countless years of engineering people's shows,
Mhm.
engineering people's music, and helping people build their brands, right? Because if it wasn't for you, I know for a fact, I probably wouldn't have known my way around a board to save my fucking life. You help propel so many careers, including your own, and you don't get enough praise. So I do want to thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you.
You've made ways, for people to become more savvier in a business sense, to become smarter when it comes to life. And you really do look out for your people. Despite what people want to say about us, because apparently we're thieves and we're scammers. And
we passed that level of, but at the end of the day, it comes with the territory. The further up you go, the more eyes. You can't please everybody. So the more eyes that see you, the more ears that surround you, the more hands that's next to you. It's gonna be, people that don't like what you're doing for whatever reason. Maybe because they feel like y'all should be on the same level, or they think, or they jealous, like, yo, how they doing this and I'm not. If you don't have those things, that means you're not doing something right. People don't hate on what they're better than. They're only gonna hate on something that's better than them. So if you have that, then I look at it, hey, that's a good thing. You hating on me, just stay over there.
Your consistency, your drive is really an inspiration. It makes people want to be better in what they do, and I just need you to know, like, we're forever here at Rawrrzone, always forever grateful for you. Because if it wasn't for S Rock being around, Rawrrzone would probably be a different show, if not here at all.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I don't look at it like that though. Look, somebody around me needs some help. My thing is this: if you're around me and you need the help, I'm willing to help, as long as you're trying to help yourself, right? If I know how to help you anyway. The game is to be told, not sold. Only time I'm gonna sell a game is if somebody come out of the woodworks that don't even know me from a can of paint. Yo. First of all, yo, give me some money.
That gets you taxed more.
Right. So and it's funny thing is, I can't even say that, but to a certain degree, because somebody literally last week hit me up in the messenger on Facebook and was asking me what platforms to put their music on, and they starting out and this and the third, right? So I gave them the answer that I wouldn't give myself, because for me, I know that I can just put on my website, but for them, I have to be, have an open mind. I'm like, look, I gave them the pointers. Literally, I think 2 days ago, they messaged me. Thank you for all the advice you gave me. I only had one convo, maybe 5 messages, but it was
those 5 messages that really made a difference.
I don't know what that person looks like. I don't know them from a hole in the wall, but they came to ask me, whatever it was. And then when they did what they did, they messaged me back. Thank you for the advice and helping me. All right, good looking. Now that wasn't on the public. It was in my message in private. I could show you off the camera, but
yeah, of course.
Like, I don't know them, but that's what I do. Like, if you need help with, because the reason why I do that is nobody helped me. So if nobody helped me, and I know I had to figure it out, I know how hard it was and how long it took. All right, let me help somebody else out, because at the end of the day, if you actually trying, I don't mind helping. Yeah. I don't mind helping. As long as you actually trying, I help.
Yeah.
If you're not trying, then you got to pay me, because at that point it's to be sold. But normally, if you got some game, get a game. Give it. Let somebody know. All right, you go to school for free. Like, you don't have to pay to go to public school. And what I know is public knowledge. It's not like I know some secrets. I know what the public can know. So if I know what the public can know, why am I not gonna give that game up if you're actually trying? All right, cool. That's like if you go to school and you get a tutor. A tutor don't help you if you're not trying to get no help. They might, all right, you don't need my help. I'm going, a tutor will help you as long as you're trying to help yourself. Same thing. It's same thing. So, yeah, I don't do it to see who big it up. Now, I pay attention, though, on who says what and how they maneuver and who, yo, good looking, Rod. Appreciate that. All right, cool. That's it. I don't need nothing. Well, if I don't agree on nothing, I don't need anything. Just give me what we agree on. If I agree on you just leaving me alone after I give you the info, just leave me alone. Like, that's it. All I want you just, I'm trying to watch a movie right now. I'll at you later. That's it. It's simple, straight to the point.
So before we close out with Whip It, where can they find you? Where can they see all of this amazing work of an artist?
RockviewENT.com. You know, you go there, you get everything. You know, anything that I'm working on, from the books, magazine, the merch, the music, mine that I do for myself and for
The
others
company.
under the, yeah. So you get all of those things. That's the umbrella. RockviewENT.com. RockVieWENT.com. And if you really just focused on what I'm doing, go to TitanOfRap.com. TITANOFRAP.com. But that's more of a social site. You know, that one you'll see all the videos, from music videos to interviews to Rolling with Rock episodes, Titan TV episodes. But then you also could chat with me up there. You can go to Access Titan, get exclusive music that's not on RockVieWENT.com that I literally put out to Access Titan subscribers. You can get that music. You know, you can get different merch because the shop page is there too. So those two are the two hubs, but definitely RockViewENT.com, TitanRap.com.
Yo, what's up, world? Your homegirl Ivy. You can catch us everywhere at www.rawrzonenyc.com. Make sure you follow Titan of Rap. Get the magazine. Make sure you definitely support. If you want to submit your music to our Rawrrzone picks, which, by the way, the flyer with, you could submit your Spotify links to mnroybookings@gmail.com. And or if you want to submit your music to our home of Elgin Sound Radio, you can email us at elginsoundradiostation@gmail.com. You could catch us at our home of Buso 82.3 FM every Wednesdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. New episodes will be back in January after this, because you know what? We decided to fucking end our night off with, with your Rawrrzone picks to end the year, as well as a beautiful interview with Titan of Rap. You can catch us on What SmackDown on SmackDown with Ramble Mania. And yeah, our episode with that Penzo, our episode of Rawrrzone Wrestling with Savannah Evans is still out now. Catch Faded Radio with The Other Day. Catch the Highest Fuck Radio Show with DJ Dr. Hollywood. Support The Cure Magazine. Support Titan Times Magazine. Support all your local creatives. Because in the end of the day, this is their bread and butter, and they're doing what they're doing to put something on for your audience, for their audiences. So drop a line, drop a comment, drop a share, drop something. All of our info will be in the description below. And yeah, we do wish you a happy and blessed New Year, and we are gonna kick off, or we're gonna end the night with Whip It. Let's get it. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. Good night, all.
It's Rockview.
I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it. I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it. I've been on my grind, it ain't nothing basic. My hustle like my cognac, you should never chase it. Won't ever replace this, I'm off another breed. I see I make them wonder cause they just another Steve. Hornet from the first day, Brooklyn be the birthplace. Been to Kingston's birth, got these peasants looking thirsty. Hopping down the ride, they still trying to roll. I'm moving with some gas, so I gotta pay a toll. So pay me what you owe. go. But deal with what I know. You screw just trying to swim, but don't make enough dough. You trying to stay afloat, but to me it's off top. And I don't never duck when I see them hawks fly. I came for my spot, make the struggle look easy. Those little hints of blood ain't nothing, the pain feeds me. It's all real by the stats, check the facts. And I'ma keep whipping for the cake to make it stack. I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it. I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it.
This for my niggas from Slanties, lyrically fancy, boxers checking my hand speed. Who wanna die by getting crushed in a stampede? Damn B, how you ignorant if you can't read? And the mortal gargoyle you who can't bleed. Put me on the shelf and I'ma sell like an antique. Got insomnia but I ain't losing no damn sleep. Fan Pete, better keep a gun in hand reach. You won't get saved by the bell like that man Screech. Stand free, even the Democrats can't stand me. Liberate your mind from the phone, you be hands free. I'm a legendary artist like Stan Lee, dressing fancy, the police can't stand me. Yeah, I gotta eat, and this beat is a jam feast. I'm from the concrete, hit your ass from long reach. The rifle make you sizzle when I hit you like frog feet.
I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it. I've been on the grind so long, I just whip it. I've been down the ride so long, I just whip it. I be on the move so fast, I just whip it. When you hear that, I just whip it.
What's up, Rawrrzone family? This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. I can't believe this is our last episode of 2022. It has been such an amazing ride with all of you guys. I want to first thank all the artists who have submitted their music, right? Lord knows what this show would have been without the music videos, the content, anything from the TikTok videos to our many, many guests. Like, we are so thankful for all of you guys, our sponsors for Welcome to the Rawrrzone. I'm just grateful for the people that believe in us. Our sponsors at Just Blaze have 100% organic papers. Make sure you hit them up. Tell them that KDK sent you. Of course, our friends at Bell Cosmetics, aka Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Go to bellcosmetics.com. Use the code RZ15 off and get yourself some nice little essentials for this holiday season. You can most definitely thank our friends at Booso 82.3 FM. First and foremost, happy motherfucking anniversary. 1 year, Booso 82.3 FM, and we at Rawrrzone are so ecstatic to be part of such a momentous milestone. Promo God has been such a fix in the music industry that when she asked if we can be on it, it was a no-brainer. Booso 82.3 FM is DRT certified, so if you know, you know. We are ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, OSCAN, whatever it is, you name it. Artists get paid for your streams. Please look for the stations that look to help you. Speaking of helping you, we are here, Elgin Sound Radio. We are looking for new shows. We are looking for more talent to submit for DJ mixes, for shows, tracks. You want to send your MP3 the most, send it to Elgin Sound Radio Station at gmail.com. We want to thank our partners at Rambo Mania for an amazing year of What's SmackDown on SmackDown. It gave us our real first look into the wrestling side, and you've welcomed us with open arms. So we want to thank you this year for everything you guys have done. Shout out to Muffin Man Pictures, who've been taking our pictures this year. We are so grateful to you. Let's see who else. The other day in Faded Radio and in the house show, where are you? Catch Faded Radio every Thursdays on Elgin Sound Radio. We have our 5 days of Faded coming up to kick off the holiday season, so make sure you tune into that. And we are grateful to everyone who gave back to our Give Back for Sean this year. We passed the $4,000 mark, and we've become closer with the Sarcoma Foundation of America. And we learned so much throughout this year between working with them and throwing our give back. The fight is still not over, guys, so every dollar counts. Click the link in our bio and donate to the Sarcoma Foundation of America through our Give Back for Sean initiative. So, without further ado, fam, I'm going to kick off this Rawrrzone mix. So let's get the countdown going. Your Rawrrzone mix is also your top for 2022. And once again, we couldn't have done this without our friends at Uso 82.3 and Elgin Sound Radio. So let's start this night off with that Sugar Honey Iced Tea from Q Williams. Let's get it.
To cause your pain, you're standing out in the rain. Maybe you think this is game, it is not a game. You feel so all alone. You call, but I'm never home. You're feeling like my heart is gone. Tell me, baby, tell me I'm wrong. Trying to make you understand, I don't wanna be your man.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh boy, it's
next to you, so maybe then I can prove I'm the best man and you never should have lost me. I believe my lessons learned, I won't leave a stone unturned. This time I won't get burned, putting you before all of my concerns. Trying to make you understand, I don't wanna be your man.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh boy, it's got to be. Sugar, honey, iced tea. I love you, I love you. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh boy, it's got to be. Sugar, honey, iced tea.
You got sapphires in your bangles, diamond earrings singing dangle. Maserati, now I'm single, let's go. How can you explain?
Oh, I never meant to cause you pain. Oh, I'm standing out in the rain.
Baby, you think this is game, it is not a game.
I feel so alone.
You come, but I'm never home.
Oh, I'm feeling like your heart is gone.
Tell me, baby, tell me I'm wrong. Trying to make you understand. I don't wanna be your man.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh boy, it's got to be. Sugar, honey, iced tea. I love you, I love you. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh boy, it's got to be. Sugar, honey, iced tea. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. You can count on me. And it's Christmas, and it's Christmas. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And it's Christmas, and it's Christmas. You can count on me. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light beams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Jingle bells, and it's Christmas. Jingle bells, you can count on me. And it's jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols sing sung by the fire. Folks dress up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on the glow will find it hard to sleep at night. And it's Christmas. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And it's Christmas, and it's Christmas. You can count on me. And it's jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And it's jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, bells, bells. City
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn, boss.
Oh, yeah. Me talk my shit. Let's go.
City the king, I'm the one with the crown. She shaking her body, she touching the ground. We come in the club, we ain't fucking around. We got more bottles than Dr. Brown. 42, we ain't doing no brown. Money on me and a whole lot of loud. This ain't no kiss party, y'all niggas is clowns. Don't get it fucked up, this how we get down. She came with her man, but she leaving with me. Grown ass realest, man, I'ma keep it a G. And pop out the jeans, I like what I see. I'm killing you, killing them, we on the spree. This split be in my chest like an 8. You ain't never seen niggas do it this great. They blind but they watch, I love when they hate. You know I'm gonna turn, but I'ma be straight. Straight to the top, too easy. My niggas is fly, my bitches are dime. We came here to fuck up the speezy. I'm pouring a shot, I feel like a thought. The licks got me dancing like breezy. If we see an op, you know we gon' pop, and we gon' do that nigga greasy. If you think that you better than beat me, straight to the top, too easy. My niggas is fly, my bitches are dime. We came here to fuck up the speezy. I'm pouring a shot, I feel like a thought. The licks got me dancing like breezy. If we see an op, you know we gon' pop, and we gon' do that nigga greasy. If you think that you better than beat me,
Met back
pussy.
outside and stepped in the booth. I keep it classy, I ain't got no proof. I shake the town, blow off your roof. Press 48, I am the proof. And I am the realest, y'all niggas fearless. Bad little bitches, they was a tingless. I got them mad, I keep them pissed. Yeah, rapping mad, I'm spitting like hits. He caught my attention when he caught my eyes. I'm feeling his bulge, he's rubbing my thighs. He want me to stay, I'm trying to slide. Flagging him down like I need a ride. He wanna be main, but his dick is a side. It is what it is, can't fuck with his pride. Tell him what he wants, sorry if I lied. Y'all niggas is small, can't fuck with his ride. Y'all can do anything but be me. A verse from Durga, I'm charging a fee. I need my Philippes, I need my BBs. High in the club, singing off key. I wish I never met you, nigga, you cheat. You always gonna sub, but bitch, you can't beat. One thing about birds, they love to tweet. Showing your ego is only for weeks.
Straight to the top, too easy. My niggas is fly, my bitches are dime. We came here to fuck up the speezy. I'm pouring a shot, I feel like a thought. The licks got me dancing like breezy. If we see an op, you know we gon' pop, and we gon' do that nigga greasy. If you think that you better than beat me, straight to the top, too easy. My niggas is fly, my bitches are dime. We came here to fuck up the speezy. I'm pouring a shot, I feel like a thought. The licks got me dancing like breezy. If we see an op, you know we gon' pop, and we gon' do that nigga greasy. If you think that you better than beat me, pussy.
Please don't get offended. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it do, bitch. Pull up in the spot, so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Gray sweat, shorty eyes on me. You can never be my main chick. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see be on them plane trips. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main strip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, too cool, just chillin' in the cut. See a chick looking at me with a cup. Cute face, nice waist, no butt. Her first words was, trust I'm not a slut. So I'm like, yeah, you fine, shorty dripped in designer. Made her acquaintance, you know I had to whine her and dine her. Afterwards, took her to the diner. She sent a friend request, something told me decline her. Well, she requested a friendship exception. 2 days later with my mans, he like, check this. Bad little chick, the team hit, she was blessed, kid. It's the same chick tryna put me on a checklist. Clearly this bitch is toxic. Put that bitch on the block list. Don't got respect for that shit. I got respect for my dick. Pull up in the spot, so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Gray sweat, shorty eyes on me. You can never be my main chick. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see be on them plane trips. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main strip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah. Back to the strip, nah, go and find your own way. Breath stink, wig smelling like Old Bay. Who gave you the okay, girl? You need to go bathe. Baby wipes and Olay, bitch, go away. Like, damn, my friends ain't your friends. And the hoopy, but you talking about a Benz is a Benz. And your chicken frying sundress, girl, you need to go and get some rest. Bet you got an odor when you undress. Yo, beef, hurt my eyes when I blink. You not getting in the car, you sit down, it stinks. So you wild, you fuck it. You smell like you wash up in a bucket. Out here in these streets looking busted. Pull up in the spot, so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Gray sweat, shorty eyes on me. You can never be my main chick. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see be on the plane trips. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main strip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah.
shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. Hey, what it is. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit about nothing. These niggas be poker face, all these niggas be bluffing. For the new fit, think I'm the shit, got your girl blushing. She don't want you, and that's the end of the discussion. Big hitter like I'm Hank Aaron, RP to the legend. Die hard, no Bruce Willis, living in Armageddon. Big body, zoom zoom, get out the way, give me room. Maniac, Looney Tunes, like Elmer Fudge, let it boom boom. If that shit ain't about a bag, hit me later. I'ma hit you right back. I may be free, but I'm only available for paper. That's a fact. If you a hustler anywhere in the nation, where they at? Turn the shit up all the way up on your. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. Hey, if that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. Yeah. If that shit in the bag, put it on the shelf. So much gold around my neck, people think I'm Michael Phelps. Did it on my own, I ain't even need no help. Everybody talk crazy till you see them by themselves. And he get W's, like I'm Kenny Omega. If you try to touch my bag, I send you to your Omega. With a bad white chick, titties look like Topanga. And I don't even wanna fuck, just want the bag and the banger. 6 figures wasn't easy, 7 figures up next. 9 figures is the goal, bro, but you gotta get to them checks. Get it, snakes all in the grass, bro, but I'm a cobra, so let's flex. Rap hills all around me, but I'm more like a T-Rex, yes. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. Hey, if that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. If that shit in the bag, man, that shit is a drag. We got all these haters mad, they pop shit, we pop tags. Hey.
That boy Mark crazy, man.
I want my nigga exotic, you feel me?
Everything good. Say she love me, but she don't trust me. Not your average, she with the savage shit. Say she love me, but she don't trust me. Don't fuck with baggage, unless it's cash in it. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. Don't want that what you doing text. She working late night cash and checks. She ain't just get that off the boat. No, she a scholar on the road. Working how she get it. Then go out shopping with her friends. Want that real, can't do no counterfeit. Want that real, can't do no counterfeit. No. She love me, but she don't trust me. Not your average, she with the savage shit. Say she love me, but she don't trust me. Don't fuck with baggage, unless it's cash in it. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day. She counting thousands by the day, thousands by the day.
Baby said give me some more, yeah, she talking my checks. Rockin' that Christian Dior, poppin' that ass for a check. Shawty told me that she toxic, purchased a drip and she rocked it. And she doing the move, clapping heels on her back, yeah she cool. She just bout the money, she don't give a fuck. Rockin' diamonds, red bottoms, rollin' up. I can't even lie, she really bossed up. Baby on the ground, yeah she a monster.
Say she love me, but she don't trust me. Not your average, she with the savage shit. Say she love me, but she don't trust me. Don't fuck with baggage, day, thousands by the day. She counted thousands by the day, thousands by the day.
Shawty way down way too sauce. Shawty wanna lick me off, you know. Pull up in the Wraith blue stars. Shawty wanna take it off, come on. Shawty wanna mix me. You can't remix dream. Shawty kinda mad cause she know a nigga mixy. I be up in lit scenes. Come on, let's switch scenes. Get her to the crib, now she ripping off my ripped jeans.
And I'm moving swiftly, flowing so giftly. Feel like Peter Parker when the spider came and bit me. Shorty tryna pick me, they give a pick me. Shorty wanna love me, but you can never get me. Baby girl, I'm way too sauce. I'm a big stepper like a frat boy. Fuck all the ops, they ain't making no noise. Wanna switch sides, then we put them on the board. Look, I already know what you like. First she let me motorboat and roll me like motorbikes. Knock out just for the pussy, now I feel like I might. Going rounds in the room, she ain't know I can fight. Alright, wait, I already know that she nasty. Got a little hood, but you like to act classy. Throw goat, but I run her like an athlete. City girl hot, but I'm cooler than the fans be. Cause
Shawty way down way too sauce. Shawty wanna lick me off, you know. Pull up in the Wraith blue stars. Shawty wanna take it off, come on. Shawty wanna mix me. You can't remix dream. Shawty kinda mad cause she know a nigga mixy. I be up in lit scenes. Come on, let's switch scenes. Get her to the crib, now she ripping off my ripped jeans.
Yeah, you know what to do, girl. Let me put you in the mood, girl. Let me slut you up, you such a good girl. Choke you in the mirror, watch the view, girl. Look, shorty, I don't care about your man. Let him think what he gon' think, but we just fucking his friends. Say this pussy is mine, but that shit is pretend. Long as you pull up on me and you making it back. Cause when we get up in that room, girl, I'm tricking you just like you Jews, girl. Pussy being wetter than the pool, girl. Hotter than the sun to play it cool, girl. Look, shorty wanna lick me off her finger. Boy, me swear she's my Topanga. Pussy be gripping just like some clinger. But when we get home, girl, you know that you in danger.
Shawty way down way too sauce. Shawty wanna lick me off, you know. Pull up in the Wraith blue stars. Shawty wanna take it off, come on. Shawty wanna mix me. You can't remix dream. Shawty kinda mad cause she know a nigga mixy. I be up in lit scenes. Come on, let's switch scenes. Get her to the crib, now she ripping off my ripped jeans.
All things beautiful get tested, and all things from God get tried. But I'm not worried about us, we'll make it out on top.
I'm the band-aid when you're bleeding. You're my search when I need healing. You're the bullets, I am the gun. When we shoot, we work as one. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter where we go, I know we gon' pull through. Count on me, I can count on you. And no matter what goes down, I know we gon' pull through. You encourage me to do my best. You never insult my intelligence. I never question your whereabouts. My heart's in your hand, you never let it down. Love your fire burning inside of your tenacity. Man, I love your drive. I'm the island for your getaway. Run to me and let's get away. Call on me, call my name. No questions asked, baby, I'm on my way. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter where we go, I know we gon' pull through. You can count on me, I can count on you. No matter what goes down, I know we gon' pull through. You love all my flaws and all. Tell me that will make me strong. Look in your eyes, can read all your thoughts.
Don't say a word,
I know what you want. He's the guy that they love to hate, cause he don't take shit and he stands on his plate. If I drift left, you tell me what's right. We jump in the whip and hit the sunlight. Bonnie and Clyde, forget the vibe, we're living till the end. You are the king and I am your queen. Over here, that is destroy your peace. Human or devil, human on earth can destroy our love. Cause you catch me when I fall. I dedicate this to you, the one that I love. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter where we go, I know we gon' pull through. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter what goes down, I know we gon' pull through. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter where we go, I know we gon' pull through. You can count on me, I can count on you. And no matter what goes down, I know we gon' pull through.
I told you we'd make it out in the end. No evil can destroy this love. You know you can always count on me, baby.
Arrows run it up. Arrows run it up.
Come out of my bucket, what I took is matte black. Noah's Ark got flooded, just to start and that's facts. All my diving started, we don't do no lab rats. Really having this shit, this ain't no upper class act. Chrome out on my bucket, she ain't no pedestal to me. You let too much of what they say get to you for me. That shit get the best of you, but better you than me. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me. On the west side, oh. West side, oh. Got no time to waste, I gotta take it to the rim. I still gotta flex if I don't make it to the gym. Cape for you, but ain't nobody capable as him. Came from too much pain, I fell up the quake into the brim. Feel like I'm made for you, but ain't nobody chasing you, I'm spinning. We got too much history to take it from the beginning. Big screen, my whole life I wanted to be behind that big screen. Jesus pieces all around me like the Sistine. Yeah, it's wet on my neck, I'm having drip dreams. I had ambitions of a rider, I was 16. And it was dope. Do your thing, I do my thing, and that's enough. Ain't no compromise, your lies ain't adding up. I was down bad, I built my status up. And of course, my vision got clearer with the Panamera Porsche. Choose a hoe over your money, I can't endorse. Had to learn that shit the hard way, that's the course. Bet it feel better when you throw that shit in sport. Protect my wealth and myself, I carry the torch. That's important, all my ops with walking corpses. Get the orchid. I was down, but that was short-lived. Whoa. Chrome out on my bucket, what I took is matte black. Noah's Ark got flooded, just to start and that's facts. All my diving started, we don't do no lab rats. Really having this shit, this ain't no upper class act. Chrome out on my bucket, she ain't no pedestal to me. You let too much of what they say get to you for me. That shit get the best of you, but better you than me. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me. On the west side, oh. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me. Chrome out on my bucket, what I took is matte black. Noah's Ark got flooded, just to start and that's facts. All my diving started, we don't do no lab rats. Really having this shit, this ain't no upper class act. Chrome out on my bucket, she ain't no pedestal to me. You let too much of what they say get to you for me. That shit get the best of you, but better you than me. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me. On the west side, oh. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me. On the west side, oh. They ain't bout that shit if it ain't credible to me.
Riding with country band.
Christmas time and the sleigh bells ring. Don't know what this year's gonna bring. Snowman's on the ground, you'll see. And you know it could be you and me. I've been waiting so long for this moment. I know that we can go strong. Baby, just take my hand and let me know what's up. I need your love. Wake up on Christmas Day. Only wishing for one thing. Santa, I know you here in May. Yeah, yeah. Wake up on Christmas Day. Only to see your face. And that's my
it too. Spending time by the open fire, and I know that you can't deny the feeling's too good to be true. This is my Christmas wish to you, and baby I know you see it too. No matter the weather, I know you gon' make my Christmas wish come true. And it can't be too far, but you still got my heart. Why don't you make my dreams come true? My Christmas wish to you. And I'm like, baby, where you going? Maybe we can slow dance with a snowman. I'm just trying to show you love, I could go there. And we can take it anywhere, I do not care. Somewhere in this lifetime, you could be mine. So fine, I've been wondering if you have time. Can't wait to have you for a whole lifetime. The love is really there, it's the right time. Wake up on Christmas Day, only wishing for one thing. Santa, I know you're hearing me. Yeah, yeah. Wake up on Christmas Day, only to see your face. And that's my wish to you, I hope you see it too. Spending time by the open fire, and I know that you can't deny the feeling's too good to be true. Spending time by the open fire, and I know that you can't deny the feeling's too good to be true. This is my Christmas wish to you, and baby I know you see it too. No matter the weather, I know you gon' make my Christmas wish come true. And it can't be too far, but you still got my heart. Why don't you make my dreams come true? My Christmas wish to you. My Christmas wish to you. This is my Christmas wish to you. My Christmas wish to you. This is my Christmas wish to you.
We've grown apart.
Entertaining like you with the news. Ain't nobody perfect, know that I'm worth it. What is left for me to do? Should I get petty, maybe get sexy, do some shit I wouldn't do? Yeah, I blame myself like I did shit. Insecure, how you gonna help me fix it? But you touch me some more, love me till I'm sore. Give it to me like I'm one of these bad bitches. And I never been average. I can make it work, can you manage? Yeah. And what if I was savage? Who would be the last to be laughing? Long days at the office, I don't really think that we should waste time talking about it. I just wanna come to you and baby, help me unwind. Hands around my waistline, I want more than FaceTime. Hands around my waistline, I want more than FaceTime. Yeah, you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you's a trip, nigga. Lucky I ain't dip. You ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you's a trip, nigga. Lucky I ain't dip. You just got caught up, don't look at me stupid. You know I ain't playing no games. Made me a promise that you wouldn't do it, but did it the very next day. Asking for reasons, done with the pleading. You got me feeling away. Cause somewhat with words for all of these birds, you really ain't got much to say. Nah, long
long days at the office, I don't really think that we should waste time. Talk about it, I just wanna come to you and baby, help me unwind. Hands around my waistline, I want more than FaceTime. Hands around my waistline, I want more than FaceTime. Yeah, you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you's a trip, nigga. Lucky I ain't dead. You ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you ain't shit, nigga. Act like you the shit, nigga. But you's a trip, nigga. Lucky I ain't dead. You ain't. Act like you the shit, nigga. Lucky I ain't dead, baby. You ain't, you ain't.
Baby, we should fly. Take you on a natural high. I should be your guide. Know you love the way I ride. Imagine how you sound. Call me daddy, oh baby, don't be shy. Come to me, I promise I know just what you're looking for. Your life has been rough and I know that I could be your man. Shorty, help you understand. I should be your, I should be your. I know we never treat you right. Take my hand, love me tonight. Your mind, be your, I should be your. I should be your. I promise you'll be satisfied. I can't take this girl. Time is passing by. Let down your guards and fears aside. I'ma be that guy. Heaven sent from way up high. I promise this is real. No, this won't be no fairy tale. Let me know the deal. I want you, can't you tell, girl? I know love. So come and take my hand. Let me make you part of my world. 'Cause I wanna be your man. Shorty, understand the plan. I could be your, I should be your. I could be your, I should be your. I know we never treat you right. Take my hand, love me tonight. Don't mind be your, I should be your. I could be your, I should be your. Promise you'll be satisfied. I can't take this girl.
Baby, all I got is for free.
Girl,
ain't no time to pretend. Girl, this ain't make believe.
Don't make believe.
Anything that you want, I'll be all that you need.
All that you need.
Never had time. That's why you should be mine.
Yeah, baby, the brothers they should flee. Shouldn't really get with nobody except me. The only one with forward for levels of your C. We A and B, you shouldn't accept C. No alphabet for my element, no P. That just means let me now, oh please. And baby, actually, I see me as your man and that's the way it should be. So just tell me what it is, yes, make me a priority. Part of your business, wifey. Way beyond that of a mistress. Words from the wise, mighty, make her understand this.
I could be your, I should be your. I could be your, I should be your. I know we never treat you right. Take my hand, love me tonight. Don't mind be your, I should be your. I could be your, I should be your. I promise you'll be satisfied. I can't take this girl.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's that time of year again. I love the snow out in the cold with my friends making snowmen. Mama's cooking and we're cleaning. Daddy's wrapping our presents. I'm excited, so excited for this family feast we pray. This is my favorite time of year. I love to spread Christmas cheer. I love when family and friends are here. Bring on the food and mistletoe. Grandma, our hot cocoa, and tell me stories about reindeer. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you. May your days be filled with joy. Merry Christmas to you. Prosperity, good health, and so much more. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. How I love to decorate, hanging lights and candy canes. Put that star up on the tree. Listen carols, drink coquitos, sit and watch Christmas movies. Just remember, it's better to give, not just to receive. This is my favorite time of year. I love to spread Christmas cheer. I love when family and friends are here. Bring on the food and mistletoe. Grandma, our hot cocoa, and tell me stories about reindeer. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you. May your days be filled with joy. Merry Christmas to you. Prosperity, good health, and so much more. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you. This is my favorite time of year. I love to spread Christmas cheer. I love when family and friends are near. Bring on the food and mistletoe. Santa, I wanna make call. I've been a really good girl all year. Merry Christmas to you and yours. May your days be filled with joy. Prosperity, good health, and so much more. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you.
Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Getting my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Where I come from, they only respecting the violence. My city show love cause I'm locked in. This is trench talk, calling dial in. Homie get lost on that island. It's an ISO like mellow shot. Talk hood shit, get a fellow drop. Fist in your mouth like a jello shot. Call a op, spot the Tech 9 in the passenger of a yellow drop. Praise God, cause you can meet the nigga if you whack hard with a couple shots. This is not a threat, I promise. You could be a plate tectonic. Thought boy, there's a whole lot of gang shit, and I don't throw it up, I vomit. Energy, energy, energy. Bad bitches, she love my celebrity. Can't trust how she move for a tell far, so that thinking is love for me dead to me. I'm in the burp like a gym star, putting in work, that's my pedigree. Fake love when they see that you been far, in disguise cause it's envy and jealousy. Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Getting my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. I hate when a nigga start talking. Facts. I can tell when it ain't bout shit. Nah. Chatting on wax like a street nigga. Okay. But he only really did house shit. Yeah. Slow cold like he's in the freezer. Whoa. Talking about a pole in ounces. How? Be tough for a nigga if you want. I'ma kick it with your bro, have a leaking like a fountain. Fam, get mad if you want to. Okay. Or you can get just like me. Fact. Respect when the king starts sniping. I do the right thing like Spike Lee. Just do it. Do it. Nike. I'm just a dog with the spikies. To me, it's a night on the town. Blow a bag and you callin' a wifey. Energy, energy, energy. Send me more wet and some Hennessy. Hit the strip and I move like a brink truck. Putting in work, it's a 10 to 3. Trying to stop me would not work. Head tap like I'm aiming for Kennedy. First 48 out the window, like a case of mistaken identity. Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Get in my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me. Work, watch me. Work, watch me. Work, watch me. Work.
Sunshine for the weather, you know the vibe. Apply pressure, more up in your hoe. Digging for that treasure, guilty pleasure. Let them know, Teddy get you wetter. You find none better than a 20th letter. Yeah, loving on your pearl. Love it when your fingers in your head doing twirls. Baby, I'm a king, I rock crowns, rock jewels, rock worlds, toes curl, back shots like an epiderm. Yeah, I be stuck in awe. Baby, if you fighting for my heart, then it's a bro. If you really feel like you don't wanna stand tall, cause when night falls, that's when life calls. Let me give you sunshine. Teddy.
Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Oh my. Sunshine. Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Oh my. Baby girl, you are my life. Wanna make you my wife.
You right, I wanna spend some time. You right, I wanna spend some time. Cause you know I be on my grind. Yeah, I be grinding. You know I be missing you. Laying up cooking the meals with you. Girl, I'm trying to have some kids with you. Forever and a day with you. And forever you my lady boo. Baby, I love you.
Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Oh my. Sunshine. Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Oh my. Sunshine. Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Sunshine. Wanna give you sunshine. Wanna give you my life. Oh my.
Picking up the pieces, tell me if you see it. I've been reconstructing pieces from our last collision. Feeding for affection, body language, I'm mixing with the words you say. I've been killing shit, my body count, got 6 figures, my DNA is drug dealer, so everything is a drug possession. I'm killing these niggas, I'm overdosing these any babies, uplifting my niggas. High enough for the third eye speaks if we climbing my nigga. Excuse me, trigger finger itching, panic sounding like a Uzi. Spraying down that mess, ain't missing, listen when I shoot heat. Understanding, clipping, stand, no ain't no running from me. Let you beat me once, but not no more. Like moody. Tell me who is really working like a nigga that free. Remember I was knocked out once, now you ain't fucking with me. Now it's time to kill these niggas in my bag, this OT. Like moody. Tell me who is really working like a nigga that free. Remember I was knocked out once, now you ain't fucking with me. Now it's time to kill these niggas in my bag, this OT.
Run it away, out of the cage. Hope it don't break. I'm not afraid. Shit ain't the same. Shining like this. Back in the day, I was a
bitch stick, custom your gun. But we broke right out the hell, bitch, with this slick tongue. Damn, I'm looking like the blueprint. Mixed with good enough. Got me living after dead. Birds all love me like you.
Bitch, bitch, I'm working like moody, 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 moody. Tell me who is really working like a nigga that free. Remember I was knocked out once, now you ain't fucking with me. Now it's time to kill these niggas in my back, that's OT. Like, bump this, right. Crank your speakers loud as fuck, I need to hear this, right. One more time, I see it, bump this, right. Crank your speakers loud as fuck, I need to hear this, right.
Wind it up, wind it up. Wind it up, mama, wind it up, yes.
She vexed cause her man don't know what to do. When it comes to her heart, he be treating her rude. That's why me say a bad boy ain't no good. A good guy, she needs bad. She needs some passionate loving, something she never had. She want to love a man to wine and dine her. Take her out and show a good time, good time. Somebody like me that can hold you tight, yeah. Give her good loving every day and night, yeah. Why you moving so, my girl? He treats you so terribly. Come over, make me rock your world and see what you're missing. Can I take you on a date or walk on the beach? Can't leave where you're whining, got me so intrigued. Your style's all you need. No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect. I see you suffering, why are you wasting your time? I will be there for you, take care of you if you were mine. A bad boy ain't no good. A good guy, she needs bad. You're gonna leave him for me, cause you wanna. Girl, stop holding back. She want a lover man to wine and dine her. Take her out and show a good time, good time. Somebody like me that can hold you tight, girl. Give her good loving every day and night, yeah. Why you moving so, my girl? It seems like you're wanting me. Let me interrupt your world and show you something different. Can I take you on a date or walk on the beach? Girl, the way you're whining got me so intrigued. Your style's all you need. No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect. It come time now, you feel wind up. The song soon done, you better wind up. Girl, your body shine bright like a diamond, so tell a boy that fig one same time up. It come time now, you feel wind up. The song soon done, you better wind up. Girl, your body shine bright like a diamond, so tell a boy that fig one same time up. Or walk on the beach. Girl, the way you're whining got me so intrigued. Your style's all you need. No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect.
Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, mama. Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, wind it up, yeah, baby.
Cause he don't deserve it.
Let's go. It's baby girl.
Pretty image in the building.
Let's get it. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. This my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. And all these bitches wanna ride my way. And if you hating, that's a sad case. Let me tell you, I ain't never been the type to hate. Cause I'ma always in that first place. Had to get off my ass and go get it. Just believe that if I wanted something that I'ma get it. Going hard, no distractions, man, I gotta stay committed. Mama, dad told me this my year, focus, ain't no quitting. Getting money, been on my mind ever since. I'm doing good, now them haters watching and they pissed. Don't ran up a check, got a bag ever since. And when I make it, I'ma look back on times like this. Yeah, we getting into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. This my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. This my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. And all these bitches wanna ride my way. And if you hating, that's a sad case. Let me tell you, I ain't never been the type to hate. Cause I'm always in first place. First place, nothing less, yeah, you know that. Only talk about money if you ain't no chit chat. I talk that real shit in my raps, ain't no capping. See no competition in my lane, cause these hoes is lacking, yeah. Y'all got me started, no stopping, my flows is sitting. When I'm done spitting this hot shit, yeah, your ass gon' need some Vicks. And I told y'all once before, I'm the hottest female out. And if you haven't heard of me, come and see what I'm about, yeah. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. It's my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. It's my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. And all these bitches wanna ride my way. And if you hating, that's a sad case. Let me tell you, I ain't never been the type to hate. Cause I'm always in first place. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. It's my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. Yeah, we get into the money, huh? We count no 50s and them hundreds, huh? Not gon' stop, keep on going till I run it up. It's my year, yeah, I said it, bitch, I'm going up. And all these bitches wanna ride my way. And if you hating, that's a sad case. Let me tell you, I ain't never been the type to hate. Cause I'm always in first place. Number one, cause I'm always in first place. Let me tell you, I ain't never been the type to hate. Cause I'm always in first place.
Sunshine. feels like I'm cruising, 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 yeah. Cruising, 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 yeah. Can I come over, do the things you like, yeah. It's past October, you know what we do, remind me again. You know what I'm about to say, anything dark, any or do say. Pour my cup, I'm on the way, full play, you're speaking my body language, speaking my body language, speaking my body language. Can't be this easy, but you know how to ease me, know how to please me, yeah. Should you wanna make a movie gotta be spicy, ooh wee. Getting all angles, make it 3D, yeah. It's only for you and me. Cruising, 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 yeah. Cruising, 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 yeah. Can I come over, do the things you like, yeah. It's past October, you know what we do, remind me again. You know what I'm about to say, anything that can any or do say. Pour my cup, I'm on the way, full play, you're speaking my body language. Cruising, 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 yeah.
It's rock.
Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, 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 here it go. Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, here it go, here it go, here it go, here it go.
Sour what I'm smoking on, the Lord is who I'm focused on. I smoke it and I grow the strong. This mood is like the perfect storm, turned on by her purple thong. Yeah, she says she know the song, she love me cause she know I'm torn. I can't lie, I know I'm scorned. Watching children of the corn, my cousin Hazard's watching porn. There's knowledge that I'm dropping on you. Nowadays I'm rotten, spoil you rich, or supplying you all you whip. Yeah, it's driving for you, rolling up. I'm not as normal, brag about they got it for you. I was hurt cause I was loyal. Bitch would try to jerk you, treat you like you herbal. I'm puffing on this purple. Yeah, they tried to hurt you. Pussies tried to murk you. Yeah, pussies tried to murk you. Yeah, it's the underworld. You know the vibes. Yeah. It's lit. Yeah. Red cups and roll-ups, nigga. Vibe. You know what I'm saying? Get your drink. Yeah. Get your smoke on. Turn up.
Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, 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 here it go. Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, 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 here it go. Look, I take it there. If we tryna make this fair, look, we can keep it clear, bro. I'm taxing over here. Me, I want it all. I said it from the door. In case you didn't hear, now it's clear through the fog. Me, I'm Mr. All-in-One. The shots like a hole-in-one. Penny never misses. With the misses, I'm the chosen one. Something like a red one. Spark like a flare gun. This is what'll happen when you tapping like a spare one. Rolling like a stampede. Don't stop to let this man breathe. This is land speed in the air like his hands free. I can walk through 'em with vibe that talk to 'em. It's the red cup that make me feel like Hawk to 'em. Just that red cups and roll up. Rockview shit. A-Trip. We don't miss. But if you know, you know. Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, 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 here it go. Do you know where it go? If it go, where it go? Here it go, 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 here it go.
I can't ignore the way you made me feel. You must admit, girl, we got something real. I hear the eyes could never tell no lies. The way you looking lets me know I'm right. Forget about them blues, let's get caught in the rhythm. Forget all your worries and leave your past behind. Now hit a big game, wanna make you a victim. Place your hand in mine, together we can find that silver lining, that silver lining. It's so clear to see, together we should be. That silver lining, that silver lining. Despite our tragedy, we set each other free. Take a chance on love again. So many others came and blew their chance. I show you I ain't like those other men. Forget about them blues, let's get caught in the rhythm. Forget all your worries and leave your past behind. Now hit a big game, wanna make you a victim. Place your hand in mine, together we can find that silver lining, that silver lining. It's so clear to see, together we should be. That silver lining, that silver lining. Despite our tragedy, we set each other free. That silver lining, that silver lining. It's so clear to see, together we should be. That silver lining, that silver lining. Despite our tragedy, we set each other free.
Like a wait for a new toy. A butter on an old school drop top. Candy paint shiny lights made of ice. Oh, a snow gang all white with the roll. Oh, got me sipping cocoa with a snow globe. A few girls by the fire, no ho ho.
Santa Claus, you know what I want for Christmas. Nothing more, you can leave it all under the tree. I can't ask for much, just a little bit of love and underneath the mistletoe.
Where's this Uber?
Sir, I'm over here. I'm your Uber.
Hey, man, how's it going? Are you okay, dude?
Don't mind me, sir. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure, man? Okay, I'm going downtown.
This is destination, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this. We got this.
Bro, you need water or something?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You look and sound crazy, man. What the fuck?
What's up? My name's Richard. I will be your driver. Mix the alcohol with pills, so I'm a little wired. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'll just drink my beer slow. Keys turn, engines running. Oh, here it goes. On the road, middle finger up to the people that thought I lost my mind. Try to put a boundary on everything that I'm saying I'll do, but I crossed that line. Got it too like polar bears in the snow. Stay high five, go there with the flow. Chill on the corner while I look in the sky, shooting up some dope that share with a hoe. I am just so focused, didn't notice all the locusts honking in the car right next to me. I hope they don't provoke us. I'm aware that I am wasted from the drugs that I have tasted. As I'm swerving on the road, I realize I am naked. Cruising down the highway, foot on the accelerator. What is it on more? I don't know, I'll tell you later. Eyes open, blood is pumping, music's loud, beat is bumping, moving through the gap. galaxy. We're going on a crazy ride.
We're going on a crazy ride. Whoa.
Yes.
We're going on a crazy ride. We're going on a crazy ride. We're going on a crazy ride.
You almost hit that lady. Why is there so much mess in my back seats?
You're driving like a fucking maniac.
Oh my God.
Yes, please pull over. Let me the fuck out. What the fuck?
Wait a minute. I gotta calm down. It's starting to feel like it's stupid, like wearing a glittery bra gown. And I know I'm speeding while my nose is bleeding, while I swerve in traffic, man. This hoe is sleeping while the stains on my seat, so you know she's leaking. Do you really love it now? It's wrong, baby? Yeah, you want it and need it. What you are thinking is how you should treat it. Maybe I'm God, it's just how I perceive it. Say anything and I'll probably believe it. Think I lost it like Thursday. Smoking crack like I'm Pookie. I might just cry, but I'm the type of guy to see Mickey Mouse fucking goofy. Somebody cover me, I need help. Can't move, choking on my seat. Going hard in the pain, started to drink, but it won't hit me as the weed. Let's be clear that I'm off the rocker, saving the game like I caught the robber. Blood runs through veins, kill the brain, that I get so mad I assault the doctor. Cruising down the highway, foot on the accelerator. What is it I'm on? I don't know, I'll tell you later. Eyes open, blood is pumping, music's loud, beat is bumping, moving through the galaxy. We're going on a crazy ride.
We're going on a crazy ride. We're going on a crazy ride. We're going on a crazy ride. We're going on a crazy ride.
Let me out.
Here you
Let
go,
me
sir.
the fuck out. Fucking reporting
Thank you.
Fucking
You enjoyed
crazy.
the ride.
Fuck you, you psycho.
I love you.
I almost died, you nut job.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Go fuck yourself.
Up in the air like the car has wings. Annoyed by the pain, scarred as things. Look in my eyes, really be surprised. God is a woman, we all black kids. Small world after all. And I'm not saying that cause I add a brawl. Baseball bats in the backseat. Try to mess with me and I crack your balls. Look at all the wisdom and I flick up and I talk about the nigga. Wait. Hold up. Who's calling me right now? Hello?
Yes, hello, Mr. Picasso. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to let you go.
You're letting me go?
Yes, that is correct, sir.
Why?
Because the customer we had before wasn't satisfied with your job.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Damn. What am I gonna do now? Maybe Pornhub or X videos got some jobs open. I got a big dick.
Who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? Came from the bottom, I'm scraping the plate. Head to the top and I'm raising the stakes. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? But who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? 10 toes down, I ain't never gon' shake. Never gon' fold and I'm never gon' break. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? Now who wanna play? Tell me who with it, I'm willing to go in the distance. Nigga, I'm vicious. We walk around with the pole. Everyone here superstitious. Fuck is you kidding? Money's the mission. Roots of the evil. I built me a business. Collected the data, the hacking the system. The ship on my shoulders, attacking with vengeance. I'm back in position. The vision been valid. My name was on all of these pallets. Checking the status. Applying the pressure. You steppers and cowards. No crate is a challenge. I am the balance. It's death to your ballot. You never allowed it, I got it. These niggas are fouling. They talk for the show, but they know who is really about it. Now who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? Came from the bottom, I'm scraping the plate. Head to the top and I'm raising the stakes. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? But who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? 10 toes down, I ain't never gon' shake. Never gon' fold and I'm never gon' break. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? Now who wanna play? Conditions are critical, shit is too pitiful. Look who you listen to. My shit is unmissable, lines off the digital. Raw, but the flow is too fitting. Live at your burial, nothing's original shit. Please die with your principles. What competition you got is considerable. Composition brings the depth to the physical. Using these riddles to riddle you. Came out the dark and I did what the Riddick do. Game full of sharks, I don't care what you finna do. Talking this shit, you should speak in your interview. Kill what you keepin', I need my residuals. Body for body, these verses are rituals. Every individual gets the minimal. Back to my point like a pinnacle. Who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? Came from the bottom, I'm scraping the plate. Head to the top and I'm raising the stakes. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? But who wanna play? Huh? Who wanna play? 10 toes down, I ain't never gon' shake. Never gon' fold and I'm never gon' break. Fuck you gon' say? I ain't here to stay. Blood, sweat, and tears, here place on the page. Who? Grind till they kill my shine, that's fine. How am I making moves in the shade? Now who wanna play?
Tú me das nota, tú si estás linda, baby girl, tú si estás linda. So I put her face down in the bed in the G-spot, yeah, I gotta get her in the G-spot. So I hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock.
Si me da nota, eso me metan exótico alborota. Night for tú me hace que yo te lo coma. De espalda en un jacuzzi sudadita, estamos dos zonas. Te tiro este veneno como si yo fuera cobra. Soy aquí la para en Nueva York. Carteles con diamantes para en un de sol. Quitándome la cita, a mí me sube el amorol. Yo le entrego un par de cheques para que entregue ese plano de la molly. Traje un par de choris, se besan al lado de una y yo me puse honey. Corre reales, yo nunca me muevo funny. Trabajando me dura hasta que me firme la Sony. Ese culo que arde, estoy loco por tocarte en puto G. Sácate toda la leche, solamente dame el break. Te lo hago despacito, llámame tu suavite. Luna quise con el honey pa' que vea que lo que.
Tú me das nota, tú si estás linda, baby girl, tú si estás linda. So I put her face down in the bed in the G-spot, yeah, I gotta get her in the G-spot. So I hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a headshot, hit her with a facial. Milk baby, let your collation. And I heard you got a man, so I just want neck right now. I ain't really tryna date you. I just really wanna creep in the sheets. And I heard you can swallow it deep. You can swallow it deep, girl. You a freak. Get a pussy and I make you sleep. Estamos roulando, estamos fumando, estamos real high. Estamos volando, estamos roulando, estamos fumando. She a freak. Estamos cingando, estamos roulando, estamos fumando, estamos real high. Estamos volando, estamos roulando, estamos fumando. She a freak. Estamos cingando. Tú me das nota, tú si estás linda, baby girl, tú si estás linda. So I put her face down in the bed in the G-spot, yeah, I gotta get her in the G-spot. So I hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, headshot. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock, hit her with a facial, facial. Got some big malls in the headlock.
Tú me das nota. Tú me das nota.
Hit her with a motherfucking facial, nigga, like bow. I don't even know what the fuck I said. Cama larga, la única cama que produce. Dime a ver qué lo que. Yo, ¿qué lo que?
Tú the madness. ARP music. Hey, tú supiste.
What's up with you? You always winning.
Yeah, who you think you are?
I'm Battle Bear. Get to know me. Battle Bear.
Kanye just joined the chat.
That's right.
I just got my allowance. Time is money. You never wasted a dollar. I go to class. I'm getting there first. I talk a lot, but be doing my work. I walk and fly. Girls gone berserk. When you got money, you know what you worth. I'm Battle Bear. Got enough cash for days. A whole lot fits with a whole lot J's. I jump in that whip. Where my mama she going? I'm about my dad. In the house to be flowing. Kid free. Battle Bear. Get to know me. Kid free. Battle Bear.
Get to know me. I'm carefree. I'm carefree. What? I'm battle bear. Get to know me. That's right. I'm carefree. I'm carefree. What? I'm battle bear. Get to know me. While I'm not in school, I'm playing my game. While I go to my grandma's house, these kids drive me insane. That GTA, it keep me sane. If you're not playing for a night, can you lane? I got that money, it keep me right. I got a stamp, I'm taking flight. I be outside, I'm living life. If you do like me, you ain't living right. Carefree. Battle bear. Get to know me. Carefree. Battle bear. Get to know me. I'm carefree. What? I'm battle bear. Get to know me. That's right. I'm carefree. What? I'm battle bear. Get to know me. That's right.
It's been one hell of a day, one hell of a day. Only one thing gon' keep me straight. Smoking my weed, a shot of Henny. I'm used to my bae, that bitch in the way. Put that bitch away, now the bitch is away. Let's celebrate, blunt to the face. Got the address, so I'm on my way, Far from basic, but I like to keep it simple. Never change, I can make a quarter out of nickels. It's Queen of Bay, let's find a vibe, kick back for just a little. We rock the long way, man, I love it when you're single. And I like the way that you got the grace pants on. Contemplating ways how I could take the shit off. Tryna blow you like a socket, hit it like a sock and popper. High as a rocket, can't stop it. Pop up on blast, feet on the dash. Summer nights and we getting nice. Hop in the field, shit getting real. One hand on the wheel, one hand on my ass. I'm in the zone, I like being gone with you. Yeah, I'm in the zone, I like being gone with you. Crack the window, let the breeze hit me. Roll up on and hit the trees with me. Looking at my rear view vibrate. My mental, I might trade as I cruise down in this highway. Yeah. Crack the window, let the breeze hit me. Roll up on and hit these trees with me. Looking at my rear view vibrate. My mental, I might trade as I cruise down in this highway. 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 Yeah. As I cruise down in this highway. Sativa out the window, drink it down like a Red Bull. I need energy. A threesome with Mary Jane, you toxic and that's on chemistry. You ain't never gon' have no shit this good, and I used to this potency. I ain't putting no pennies on tonight. I know you gon' notice me. I soaked up the front seat, gotta air it out, light up the clip, traffic slowing down. Inhale the good shit, now all your bullshit, blow it out. Hop up in a ride, we can take a turnpike, even 1 to 9. You on my time, looking fine. Put the mother bitch back on line, whatever it takes to make you mine, yeah. And it's on Crip, giving them bitches the blues. Call full of men taking trips to San Diego, so I could give them a clue. I ain't a Carter, but I could coach her and how she could cater to you. It's pressing against your pants, and that's what I call a point of view. Back the window, let the breeze hit me. Roll up on and hit the trees with me. Looking at my rear view vibrate. My mental, I might trade as I cruise down in this highway. Yeah. Crack the window, let the breeze hit me. Roll up on and hit these trees with me. Looking at my rear view vibrate. My mental, I might trade as I cruise down in this highway. 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 Yeah. Right. As I cruise down in this highway. As I cruise down in this highway. Cruise down in this highway, yeah. Right. As I cruise down in this highway.
Can you turn me up a little bit? Game on. When I pull up in the whip, it's game. When I hop out with my bitches, it's game on. When them niggas out, money ain't a thing. Whole squad gon' eat cause the game's strong. It's a girl game, 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 girl game, girl game, girl game, girl game, girl game, girl game. You know ain't nothing moving but the money. Couple bad bitches, we ain't never moving funny. Catch us on a rebound, only if you lucky. Got a couple niggas that's always checking for me. Call a bitch up when they gotta check for me. They know how I'm coming, we finna go dummy. Get to the bag, run up the cash. Nigga, get your ends up, we gunning for the stash. Make it pop, watch me twerk. Nigga, show me how them pockets work. I told you we ain't playing no games. I'm fucking with the bosses and I'm curving on them lanes. When Tiki in the building, baby, game about the change. So keep it cute, sis, stay in your lane. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all process. She's on the way up and ain't man gon' stop a girl game. When I pull up in the whip, it's game. When I hop out with my bitches, it's game on. When them niggas out, money ain't a thing. Whole squad gon' eat cause the game's strong. It's a girl game, 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 it's a girl game. Hitting all these levels as I'm headed to the tip. I'm all about my paper, just wanna be rich. Take a couple trips, light up my wrist, put my bitches on, build a little bit. You think a bitch is playing it? Go and ask about me. Love how these bitches look after they just doubt me. Don't need no intermission. I'm who they came to see, and if you didn't get the picture, bitch, it's me who's on the screen. Bitch, I'm on it, come on scheme. I'm gon' be the money team. If you really fucking with me, then you know what I mean. See, I'm always about my money, that's what gives me satisfaction. With a crew of baddies, then they all about that action. Coming from my angles, had you caught up in the days. Bitch, don't look surprised. You should feel amazed that you even got this chance to stand up in my presence. Now take out your notebook, class is in session. When I pull up in the whip, it's game. When I hop out with my bitches, it's game on. When them niggas out, money ain't a thing. Whole squad gon' eat cause the game's strong. It's a girl game, 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 it's a girl game.
Yeah.
So baby,
Dollar, what up, my nigga? Cause you know the vibes, baby. I'm tryna slide, baby. I'm tryna ride, baby. Get between them thighs, baby. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, boo. I'm tryna slide through. I ain't gotta hide you. Look up in your eyes, boo. Cause you know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yo, I ain't never stress a bitch. You know me, I check a bitch. You know me, I sex a bitch. Same day I ex a bitch. I know them titties big, and I know that ass fat. I know that pussy good. I send her cash ass. From my crib, then your crib, or to a hotel. I done fucked all these dumb bitches, I ain't never kiss and tell. If I had you, that's a W, I could never take an L. Just want you to be successful, I don't wanna see you fail. Cause you got big waist, you stay with a lace wig. You got a big bag, and you don't got no kids. I show that bitch love, and she show me love back. We go on a shopping spree, and we don't check no tags. When I'm with the guys, boo, you ain't gotta hide, boo. Baby, you can slide through, I don't mind, boo. Cause you know the vibe, you know the vibe, you know the vibe. You know the vibe, you know the vibe, you know the vibe. Cause you know the vibes, baby. I'm tryna slide, baby. I'm tryna ride, baby. Get between them thighs, baby. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, boo. I'm tryna slide through. I ain't gotta hide you. Look up in your
slide, come from the side. All of these thighs, swallow your pride. Look at my eyes, I'm tryna ride. Come at me, cry, daddy. I'm a freak bitch. Put your finger in my puss, let me eat it. Fuck Vic, cause I got all the secrets. Tryna touch your meat, cause a bitch not vegan. Spicy bitch, you would think I was seasoned. I need great dick, nigga, not decent. Have a bitch really screaming out to Jesus. On some G shit, nigga, no teasing. Told you only here for the dick and ball pleasing. Put your dick and have my pussy wall squeezing. Better yet, have my pussy walls leaking. Don't stop till a bitch stop pleading, creaming, screaming. Dick so good, I thought I was dreaming. So good, I ain't care, I was cheating. Kick up here when there's no competing. You know the vibes that this bitch is leaving. Yo, my pussy, it's time for that meeting. I'm tryna make these niggas stop breathing. One taste of Tony, these niggas be feeding. Come bite that apple, that garden, that eating. Body is shaking, I feel like I'm seasoned. Come little daddy, it's time for your feeding. Come fuck me rough, this pussy mistreated. Whoa, you know the vibes, nigga. You wanna slide, nigga? Well, come get inside, nigga. Come get inside, nigga. Yes.
Cause you know the vibes, baby. I'm tryna slide, baby. I'm tryna ride, baby. Get between them thighs, baby. Cause you know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, boo. I'm tryna slide through. I ain't gotta hide you. Look up in your eyes, boo. Cause you know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Morning, Uncle K. How you morning?
Good morning, Uncle K. Yo, SB.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
What kind of talking about? Like some new niggas.
This nigga is a new SB. He got some cutting last night.
No fucking cutting last night. Stop lying.
You got pussy in my house last night?
Hell no. I swear.
You got pussy in my house last night?
Never. Hell no. I would never disrespect you.
Hey, nobody supposed to get no pussy in my house but me.
No. I swear.
I run the trains, I get all the pussy in this house.
I swear I didn't get no pussy.
One cup rule.
One cup rule? One cup rule? Cool.
Fuck you so happy about? If this nigga got cutty. Which one of these motherfuckers got cutty last night?
I ain't gonna lie, I got some cutty last night.
Stop lying. Get the fuck out of here. Your scrawny ass got pussy last night?
We didn't get no pussy last night.
We gon' get turned, we got the traction playing.
Yo, it's lit, boy. What you doing? We outside. What you doing? It's click. We outside. Come. Come. We outside. It's outside time. Corona's done. What are you doing? Pause this shit. What you, boy? Let's get out of here.
Never slick. She think she them slick. Baby oil slick. She do dirt and come up. The soil rich.
It's some Apex shit.
It's Zerga. City.
They thought they could keep us inside.
Said I'm back outside. I can back out racks, yeah, I broke so wide, yeah. Chat this whack, I'm oh so fly. Cause I'm back outside. Said I'm back outside. My gang is strapped, they clap out, rise, yeah. Click, get back, they duck down high. Cause I'm back outside. Hold on, first Zerga, last belly. Ain't shit the broke bitch could ever tell me. Been outside with lil bows and clear jellies. Now I'm with your nigga smoking blunts in the telly. 90 in the range while he taking off my faja. Pretty ass bitch, I get that shit from my father. And I got the juice real sweet like guava. He love it when I rap, said I sound like Big Papa. Not a dude can stop her, vision on binocular. Love to talk cause I'm bout it, not just popular. Frank him like Sinatra, then curve his Yamada. Feisty when I wanna, cause you couldn't do me nada. I'm back outside. I can back out racks, yeah, I broke so wide, yeah. Chat this whack, I'm oh so fly. Cause I'm back outside. Said I'm back outside. My gang is strapped, they clap out, rise, yeah. Click, get back, they duck down high. Cause I'm back outside.
Hey, okay, I'm back ready to slap shit. talk, save that shit for your caption. Movie, don't miss the main attraction. We gon' get turned, we got the traction. All my niggas ride dirty, but the whip clean. Niggas know I had heat since I was 16. Always been ahead of my time, I'm using 6G. Life moving too fast, I can't sip lean. Real motherfucking Don in the making. Ben bring home the bacon. Shit is mine for the taking, ain't no lane for me. So for me to make it, I'ma make it. Fuck anybody hating, tell everybody waiting that I'm
back outside. I can back out racks, yeah, I broke so wide, yeah. Chat this whack, I'm oh so fly. Cause I'm back outside. Said I'm back outside. My gang is strapped, they clap out, rise, yeah. Click, get back, they duck down hard. Cause I'm back outside.
Y'all gotta move. Y'all are double park. Y'all are back outside. Y'all need to go back inside, y'all. Wait a second. Liz, get in your car. We back outside. You got a pension, Daddy? You got a pension? I see y'all here all green. But y'all still gotta move this back inside, y'all. Liz, get back in your car.
The best music.
My own conscious entity.
Your hair, your eyes, your lips, breast and thighs, wrapped in that killer dress. You murdered them, call homicide.
Assistance, 187
yeah. You sipping slow, scoping the scene, checking out what you want. You came to do your thing, yeah, yeah. And ooh, you so hella mean, and I salute you, queen, yeah. I'm trying to see what's up, but I'm kinda nervous. You're looking good as fuck, but that's only on the surface. Cause you might be a killer, you might be a dealer, you might be a predator looking for your dinner. And I ain't tryna get caught, I ain't tryna get caught. You finna play these fools and I'm gon' sit here and watch and let it breathe. Her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, yeah. Let it breathe. Her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, yeah. I like the way she move, I like the way she move, I like the things she do, yeah. Handle your business, show the business, give it up. Let's go! Yeesh! I ain't gon' front, I'm gon' tell you the truth. Yes, you all that I want. And if I get the chance to show you romance, I'm gon' do all I can. But tonight, you came here to dance, and your body's on fire. Yes, your ass is so lit. And if you ain't gon' stop, then baby, why the hell would I quit? And you giving a vibe, yes, I'm digging it here. And I want you to stay, girl, I'm just gon' make that dick clear. I'm like, hey, I'm tryna see what's up, but I'm kinda nervous. Oh, you're looking good as fuck, but that's only on the surface. Cause you might be a killer, you might be a dealer, you might be a predator looking for your dinner. And I ain't tryna get caught, I ain't tryna get caught. You finna play these fools and I'm gon' sit here and watch. And I'm like, let it breathe. Her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, yeah. Let it breathe. Her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, her vibe is so enticing, yeah. out, that's all like you don't give a what? We gon' run them bands out. Running through the city, we don't show no pity. We gon' do what we like. Cause tonight is our night. So live your life and shine bright.
Hands in the air if you happy to be alive. Anything negative, kicking it to the side. Still gon' survive with nobody by my side. Cause when you got drive, it never matter who ride. I see the hating, so I laughed and I pray about it. Cause we gon' see what God gotta say about it. In this game, bring the pain, never play without it. Keep the hunger, better never go a day without it. I know the difference in friends and my opponents. Jealousy don't condone it, you motivated, then show it. Every single rule of that code, you better know it. Respect is automatic and loyalty is a bonus. I'm trying to eat with you, but never compete with you. You don't kick him when he down if he got on his feet with you. Forget the beef with you, you see what the streets get you. If you getting money and chilling, then we with you.
Let me see them hands, let me see. Wave around and round, so that's all like you don't give a what? We gon' run them bands out. Running through the city, we don't show no pity. We gon' do what we like. Cause tonight is our night. So live your life and shine bright.
He ain't even get out of junior high, cause junior high let a few fly, cause you decide to shoot a guy. It's suicide for you to die while you inside. Time to unify, cause you and I seen the coolest die. Life's too short, days too long. Living for the moment, the mission is staying on. You going through it, you better be strong. Show you belong. You really love him, you could tell him he wrong. Not doing for your kids is how a bozo move. If you ain't chasing the bag, that's a bozo move. Kick him out of the lane, tell a bozo move. Relocate him cause we hate him, make a bozo move. Plenty hard knocks like the police do. Graduated from the street, they couldn't go to my school. They wouldn't make it. Giving props is what they would never do. So if I ever pull it, this is what I need you to do.
Let me see them hands, let me see. We gon' run and round, so that's all like you don't give a what? We gon' run them bands out. Running through the city, we don't show no pity. We gon' do what we like. Cause tonight is our night. So live your life and shine bright. We gon' do whatever we want.
Hey. What's up with my homie Snoopy, aka Cool Joe? I see you. Hey, bruh. You can hold me up.
Hey, Schroeder! Schroeder, drop the beat!
Check this out. Yeah, I'm a poet with a voice that can clear the waves. The old spirit of a slave that can pierce and gaze. They say life is a game that rookies cleared the way. Because of this Russian roulette, I'm prepared to play. We gon' see who left standing when the bear will spin. It's gon' be dues paid out of Frisco, man. I heard somebody say Frisco is a faggot town. You from the city saying that, then you's a clown. We don't do long shoes, skinny jeans, and tutus. We like to hold stripper, then we scream no Blues Clues. I remember when young thugs dressed like boys. Nowadays these young thugs just like boys. They do it for attention, that's nothing new. Don't get mad when your album goes dumps the juice. Man, I'm only keep it real cause I got no chill. People asking who I think I am, Ron O'Neal. I'm the thief in the night that stole the good guy's wife. Had her squirting on everything the good guy likes. And when the good guy came home, his house was a mess. Had his wife smiling like the Grinch with hickeys on her neck. I'm a boss of the scope, bitch, rub on my tummy. Give me shrimp Alfredo, give me half of your money. Your baby daddy is a dummy, girl, I'm smarter than him. I hit you off like a year, ain't no father like him. Man, my pull-out game is pleasantly, have you feeling heavenly? Giving you this ecstasy without no pregnancy. My pedigree words come out cleverly. Got away with women like Cosby's in the 70s. Breezy.
I'm an upper class goon gorilla. I say what I want, no filter. Money making live like he's going. And no type of could pull off in the forest. king in the castle. Across the globe, we doing shows, no hassle. I gotta say, I like the way we be moving. Low key, back door, no losing. Yeah, I did it, now it's time to get high. Fat blood, smoking property, we fly.
Double shot of Hennessy, Caso that Don Julio, I got the remedy. Anybody speaking ill on me, they ain't in front of me. Still up in the hood, but I got rich bitch tendencies. She just trying to get flued out from John Kennedy. Couple shots in, making sure they wanna feel on me. She ain't really into these niggas, she just pretend to be. Breasts all jiggling, ass all wiggly. Yeah, look at me, whole crew be wild. Whole back that ass up like Meg Thee Stallion. Any party we attend, hoes neck me out. All breaking, ass shaking, all up and down. Lead a club in the pigsty, yeah we get it on this side. Bacon, egg, and cheese or the lobster mac with the ribeye. Either way, I'm eating an A day, I'ma get fly and get it with my team. Yeah, that's just something I live by. 1 a.m. on my way to the club. Got bad bitches with me, about to turn shit up. By 3 a.m. 10 shot in the cup. By the time we leave the spot, got him begging to fuck. Let this nigga get a taste, he wanna do it again. I just pulled up in the race, I may do it again. If I did this shit once, I'ma do it again. Blow it back, get it back, and go do it again. Hey, y'all know who I be, huh? Live from the NYC. It's been a while, still no chick like me. Been top 3, high life, penthouse suite. Taking shots round 2, haven't been by 3. Got girls kissing girls like LGB. T's crossed, eyes dotted, still MVP. Been had cheese, provolone, Swiss, no keys. You can tell I'm from New York, I pray my Sims don't freeze. Real funny, been had money. And I've been broken, bounce back, bad bunny. Hop back on my grind, now I'm stacking mad hundreds. Hopping up for jets and landing somewhere where it's sunny. Used to be way too broke to pop bottles. Now I'm in the VIP with top models. I just had a dream I was touching a big lotto. And threw $1 million in the club like I hit the lotto. 1 a.m. on my way to the club. Got bad bitches with me, about to turn shit up. By 3 a.m. 10 shot in the cup. By the time we leave the spot, got him begging to fuck. Let this nigga get a taste, he wanna do it again. I just pulled up in the race, I may do it again. If I did this shit once, I'ma do it again. Blow it back, get it back, and go do it again. Put your hands up. Everybody put them up, get your hands up. Yo, get your hands up. Everybody put them up, get your hands up. Are you baby motherfucker?